Hey.
Are you pointing at me and asking me? Is that a you go? Was that a you? We didn't discuss this at all. So
Yeah, it's very
Hi, hi everyone.
This is very Rain's World. 5, 4.
There we go. Hi everyone. Welcome to
Nice.
MinusOneCharisma. I'm doing tonight's introduction and doing tonight's DMing because it's my campaign. Suck it.
Yeah.
Happy Friday.
Who's the suck it to?
What? You.
all the rock.
I was like,
fans
just
out there.
making sure. I was like, don't do this to the fans. They're great.
No, fans. I love you guys. It's mostly just James. James can suck it.
All right.
But hello everyone. Really excited to be here doing some Shmelda again after a long hiatus. Yeah.
This is the second one shot, and not only the second one shot, it's part 3 of the second
Part
one
3.
shot.
Yeah.
Bringing a whole
Yeah.
new meaning to one shot.
Don't let the numbers distract you. It's a ruse. It's just meant to intimidate you and throw you off the trail. It's a long form one shot, really.
Okay.
Yeah, let's think of it that way.
It's a campaign now.
It's a
It's a
campaign.
game. It's a, yeah,
It's a
Good
thing to
old
do sometimes
Yeah.
on Fridays when
Yeah.
there's time.
never
As
ending
we
game.
progress the beard camp, yeah, as you see, this is the
That's
No
good.
Shave November progress
Yeah.
that we've made. It's
I think I'm beating you.
very strong. I think you are too. You might just have a much fuller beard than me too, because my hair grows.
Man, that's pretty good for a couple days. That's That's amazing.
Wow, Cullen, it's almost
Yeah.
like you
Graying
didn't
out
shave
nicely.
at all.
So
How are they
masculine. It
different
grows
lengths? Your
hair
mustache
immediately.
grew a lot quicker than the rest of your face.
Yeah, it's weird. It's odd how that happens.
It's the strangest thing.
Yeah, I think it's all the caffeine.
Yeah.
Yeah. It grows twice as fast
must
because
be
it's
it.
always on.
Are you not supposed to trim it the whole month either, or you just let it go, or
Well,
you
there's a
Cannot
few ways to
shave.
go. Ideally, well, see, but that's the thing. It's like they say you can't shave, but some people trim, especially like when it gets to your lip and then
Yeah.
starts curling over and crawls into your mouth.
Yeah,
I'm
you
gonna
gotta,
get
you
there.
gotta, yeah.
Kind of
Yeah.
horrifying.
Mhm.
I
You're
don't know
eating
that
it.
Well, I'm
my
doing it
facial
all this
hair
year.
can get there in a month. I think
Hmm,
I'm safe from that. My hair doesn't grow that fast.
it's quite a
Only
bit.
way,
Yeah.
only one way
My
to find
problem
out.
is I usually shave everything else, and I think that falls under the shaving, no
And then
shaving
glues
rule.
it right here.
Yep.
Yeah, you just gotta let it go, man.
Mhm.
It's a little upstairs, downstairs for
Yeah.
you on the BBC.
It is a horrifying sensation, Tangent. Eating your own mustache, like hairs, and getting them in your food.
Yeah.
You're like,
Yeah, not great.
I don't like this. I really don't like this.
Far
But if you're
from
trying
the
to grow
iPhone.
out, like, so one of my friends was trying to grow out like a long mustache, so he had to just deal with that till it was long enough to just like, kind of like
Start
take
bending
that
it.
mustache wax
Wax,
and like
yeah.
wax it down.
See, I always
So-
wanted to do that. Like, I think I could, but the time and the patience necessary to get to that point is overwhelming.
I think you can do it.
I
I-
realized
Minus
I
the time
believe
and
in
the
you.
patience, yes. I
Let's
think it
go.
would
had
look
a
good.
mustache, and I kept having to keep it short because chewing on the hair was not fun. Yeah. Oh my gosh. So it's weird because like chewing on hair, especially like fresh hair, is like
Mm.
I don't know.
Mm.
It has
Yeah.
a different
Not that-
quality.
not
than
that old
hair.
manky
Not
hair,
old
the
hair.
fresh
No,
hair.
old
No,
hair
yeah.
does have a different. Tangent gets it. All right, we're here for Shmelda. All right.
We talk about the finer details of old versus new hair and how it tastes
Yeah.
and mouthfeel and texture.
No.
But that's for Monday.
Feel. When those hairs grow in your mouth, it just the feel.
Could you imagine if you had like
No,
baleen,
stop,
you know,
stop.
just
That would be so bad. That would be so bad.
All right. Come on. I've waited for
Anyway.
Shmelda for months. Let's go.
we're
All
doing
right,
for
Bob,
Shmelda.
Bobby's in like full dress. Like,
All right, we're gonna do a we're gonna do a little we're gonna
do
do a little recap, and we're gonna have Jason. Hold on, I gotta set up the right stuff.
Yeah.
Jason's recap. Here we go.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
shit.
yeah.
This is technically the first live recap, right? I guess.
Oh, and
so it is.
Melissa, you'll just be there as well.
Oh.
Pay no attention to this one.
Yeah, just hold your hand like that. Though.
Yeah, that's great.
All right. Apologies as we all remember together what happened. Last time on The Legend of Shmelda, episode 2. Campaign 2, episode 2. you had just come down from the mountains after retrieving this obsidian black shield that you had got from the Shrine of Rida. You also had gotten Tegu, who was the like the king of Oregon. You found his straw hat, and you take his straw back to him, and he was very thankful, and he paid you in return with this very powerful, ornate, old sword called the Sword of Oregon. But even more important than that, he entered you into a stone carving competition against the guy who's he's been the reigning champion for months, and Bro Grabs is who we find when that happened. And basically, the competition, the rules said you had 8 hours dictated by Bro Grabs to carve a creature with the body of a caterpillar, but with the face of another creature. For instance, Bro Grabs picked his own face because it's so nice and chiseled. I think Jack may have also picked their own face, but it wasn't. You picked your own face, right? Just a little.
I think you look like me, yeah.
Yeah, I think it looked like you. I think you all think it looked sort of like Jack.
Nice.
But because Bro Grabs was the champ, he took them all to school. Really, literally. Beat the pants off of all of them. Apologies to Jack and Quentin and Cervantes as well. But Bro Grabs, being a good sport, he took the group out afterward for some food and drinks, including several whole turkeys.
Oh yeah.
And you formed a fast bond with each other. You even invited Bro Grab to come back to your home in Juneau. And since he didn't have anything to do, he obliged. Unfortunately, the night you got back to Juneau, your village was attacked by a lone Triga warrior by the name of Rapine. Clad in bronze armor, he ended up burning the village and fought you in the streets until eventually you defeated him. Then, as a warning, I presume, you tied his corpse to your cart and then dragged him behind you for about 100 miles or several days of travel.
Was there anything left of the corpse? That is such a gross.
Yeah, when you eventually buried him, it was bits and pieces, I would say, at that point. Yeah, it's pretty gross.
Did Achilles do that?
Did he?
I think so.
Did he do that to Hector?
Yeah, I think so. Something like that.
We should look that up.
It doesn't matter. I'm going to Google it. Don't mind me. I'm just a
Okay, anyway, seeking answers about this shield that you had collected and this Triga called Rapine that you had just killed, you return to Kasparov, who is a member of the resistance against the Triga, a group called the Code of Konami that you would remember.
Oh, yeah!
He shed some light onto the situation and was dismayed that the Triga had already found their way to the west. He told you the Obsidian Shield that you had collected at the Shrine of Rida was just a piece of a larger structure whose separate parts had been scattered across Jah Rule in a previous generation. Thankfully, one was close by in a place just to the south of there called Hermanus, which wasn't even far away. Yeah. And the others were supposedly scattered to a place called the Black Mountains and then an unspecified city in the southeast of Jah Rule. It didn't say. The information was missing.
Murder.
He vowed to look for more information while you guys headed south to the Shrine of Hermanus to find the next piece. On the way, he sent you to stop by a town called Treslini, where you met a wonderful man named Limpopo, who wished you a very Kuala Lumpur. And who gave you a very valuable and precious map of Western Jah Rule in the process. While there, you also found a notice for some missing persons. A man named Simon had written a notice saying that his children Ancho and Alana were missing. They had just disappeared. He suspected that they may have gone to Logione Castle, which is in the south of Western Jah Rule, as that was a place they used to frequent. And he implored you to find them before you kind of pissed him off, and he sort of got angry at you and slammed the door. Words. On your way to the south, after leaving Treslini, you made a brief stop by a bustling farm town, which is called Rancho Romano. There you stocked up on a supply of milkshakes and looked for something called donuts, which are actually more like popcorn, before continuing on to the shrine. Unfortunately, when you finally did reach the Shrine of Hermanus, you you found that it was smashed. And you were pretty sure it wasn't just the centuries of sea air that had crumbled these statues that once stood there. You, being skilled masons, of course, you were able to recognize the tool marks that someone had actually cut a large section out of the center of this stone pedestal. And that had caused these statues, two statues, or a statue of two brothers to fall. The only other evidence you could find in the area related to the crime was a card from the Romano milk bar that you had actually just come from, the place where you got the milkshakes. Being nearby Logione Castle, since you were in this area, you decided to make a little detour, make a little pit stop, and you went over to find those missing kids. Unfortunately, what you found instead was a decrepit castle littered with debris. Debris piled so high that it seemed inaccessible. Inaccessible unless you had a bomb. And you did, thankfully. So you blew up this giant hole in the debris which was leading to the castle, and you head inside.
Bomb.
Doo-doo-doo.
Bomb. Copy.
However, instead of finding children, all you found was the remains of 13 individuals, now just turned into skeletons. You searched a large great hall, and eventually found a staircase in the rear of the room, one on the east side, one on the west side. You split up into two groups, and you headed down the stairs. Now, this is where it gets fuzzy, because I don't remember what the groups were. Cervantes, you went with someone because...
Bro grabs.
You went with Bro Grabs. Okay. So we've got Cervantes and Bro Grabs heading down, let's call it the eastern set of stairs, because Cervantes, of course, doesn't have a lamp.
East side!
And we've got Quentin and Jackaxe heading down the western stairs.
West side?
There you go.
Oh, we're in a dungeon. We're in a dungeon. That's not dungeon music.
I mean, that could be a nice, gentle dungeon where no one gets hurt.
It's...
You just explore and have fun.
It looks like a
That's better.
gentle dungeon with skeletons.
Sounds more dangerous.
I mean, they're dead, so at least there's that, right?
Didn't you say we can see Bro Grabs and Cervantes? Like when we went into the stairs, can we see them? Or what do we see?
You head down, each of you, these separate flanks of stairs.
Shield up.
It's very dark. There's really no light inside it. For whatever reason, this castle seems to be... You're almost subterranean at this point, it would seem. No light in the staircase except for the lamps that you carry. And as you come down into a second floor, you do notice lamplight coming from the opposite section. So perhaps just two staircases down to the same landing. What you find when you come down to the next section... Let me get my notes so I can tell you what it is. You find a large room. Let's call it a medium-sized room. Were you testing the echo in the space?
No, I was shouting out to the other lamps. I was like, halt.
Oh.
Yeah.
You find a medium-sized room. The only thing you notice immediately is that there seems to be a structure in the center. It's sticking out from the ground. It looks like a stick. It looks like a lever, maybe?
Programs.
Yeah.
See this thing in the middle of the room?
You're so quiet. Are you whispering?
Programs. There is
Hey.
Strange device.
Just
in the
us
middle of
down
the
here,
room.
man. We're cool. We're cool.
Yes. Is that lever in the middle of the room?
What?
Is there a lever in the middle of the room?
No, it's a stick.
To stick. Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Lever, would have a handle.
Oh, true. All right.
Yeah.
Well, if there's nothing else down here, I guess we should leave. Very dangerous. looking.
No. Go get the stick, man. Come on.
No,
Yeah,
my
dude,
hands are full.
staircases
I
go
have
down.
shield in one hand, trident in the other.
You make a very impressive argument. I'll get the stick. Come here, stick. Go over. Pick
Yeah,
up.
and you give it a tug. It does make a very defined clink, 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 clink. Shh.
You know
When
what
you
it
pull it.
did? It made a bunch of lever noises.
Ah, strange. The stick that's not a lever
Yeah.
would make lever noises. It's so interesting.
I think they forgot to label it with a handle. What's happening around me?
Yeah.
But there's no immediate effect. The
Cool.
lamplight,
It's broken.
if you're standing in the middle of the room, the lamplight just makes it to the corners of this space, illuminating maybe just the floor, cascading a little bit off the walls. And you see maybe there's some small sections inset in these stone walls. The ceiling may be 12 feet above you. But it seems like maybe something's lining the walls here.
How long are the walls?
It's a square room. It's roughly 20 feet. 20 feet by 20 feet by 12.
Oh man, they used the golden ratio.
Yeah, it's got some really wicked acoustics in there, actually. If you were to clap, it would just go.
How do I sound?
Terrible.
Oh.
Roll a performance check.
Look.
Ooh. Wait, that's with disadvantage, right? Everything's
With disadvantage, yeah. Because you're an Orgon, you would have disadvantage.
All right. Well, it was a 12 and then it became a 4.
Yeah. You've probably never heard yourself sing in the shower before because you've probably never been in such an...
In a shower, I'm a bath-only boy.
Yeah. You're used to the wide open spaces in the mountains. So you're actually a little bit surprised at how terrible you sound with your voice coming back to you this quickly.
Whoa, the acoustics in
Interesting.
here are horrible.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
Jacka.
not me. It's these walls. It's golden ratio.
Oh, am I in the room too, actually?
Yeah, you're all in the room.
Oh,
Hey, guys.
What?
look.
Yeah, there's
You
a
found
stick.
a stick.
Yeah. It's stuck in the floor,
You're-
though.
Are you okay,
You are
Quentin?
muted. Oh no, Quentin is muted. He's lost his
Oh, his
voice.
vo-
Oh no, someone have him. Maybe I
Come
should take him.
closer, it's
I should take
okay.
him outside. Out of the.
I would love to go outside, actually, but I think we should probably keep investigating.
Oh, you're back.
No? Hi.
Yeah.
It's a miracle. He has his voice
Yes,
back.
it's truly a miracle to hear my voice, I'm sure. All right.
Acoustics. I'm surprised it sounds so good.
Yeah, it sounds
Uh,
pretty amazing. Mop.
How do we get out of here?
Mop.
Where do we?
Mop. Mop.
We heard some noises. Do we
Does it
heard
go
some
in it?
chain?
Yeah.
Was that below us or from the side
When
of us?
the lever was pulled, it did sound like maybe it was trying to engage something, but maybe it needed some help.
Are there any
Alright,
unlit
so-
lanterns?
There's no unlit lanterns, but you do have a lantern in your hand. And you
Oh, look
could-
at this.
You take a look around.
Amazing.
That is a lantern.
And as you hold it up, you notice
Look beyond the light. not
you
at
notice
the-
there's sections of the wall that seem to be inset. And you only can really tell that because as you shine the lantern at the wall, you see places where it's just dark. There's the light cascades off the stones, and then there's dark
There's darkness
squares,
on
dark
the walls.
rectangles.
I'm
going to investigate.
Oh, cool.
All right. You wander up to the wall let's call it the north of you.
It's more purposeful than wandering.
You purposefully walk to the wall north of you.
I know.
And
which
you
direction to
you
go.
find a small carved in section of stone, maybe 1 foot wide, maybe 2 foot tall.
Okay.
And if you reach in just far enough, maybe up to your elbow,
Oh,
you feel something.
hey, girl. What is that?
Feels
What do
like
you
wood.
feel?
It's
Wood?
similar feeling to the lever
handle?
that is in the center of the room.
What is it similar to?
Oh, it's like a tree, but smaller.
Ah, like sapling.
Yeah, like if it had a handle, I think it was a lever.
Oh, but it's not. There's no handle.
No, it's
right?
probably
Conspicuously-
just a stick.
Ah,
No handle.
stick.
No
Another
handle to be
stick.
found.
Take
No,
it
no,
out.
no.
Let's have a look.
Oh, okay. Try to pull
Click.
it out.
And what happens is it doesn't pull out, but it pulls up.
Whoa. Did I get Uncle Festered?
I don't know what that means.
I didn't pull the thing. Yeah.
Yes, you do, but only momentarily. As the lever that you just pulled out kind of clicks up into place with a resounding snap.
I broke it. I'm sorry.
Oh no, it's not your fault.
It made. Hey,
Sticks
also
break
though,
all the time.
It made
This
another.
happens.
It made a lever noise. Stupid.
But once again, nothing appears to happen as a result of that. You do notice a couple feet away to the right, there's another one of these. And actually, a couple feet away to the right, there's another one. And
I take the lantern out of my mouth and head over to it.
Okay.
Oh, there's
I
another
follow
one.
behind with a buckler in
another
my
one.
trident, and I'm just ready to attack anything.
I think
So
we need to-
along one wall there are three levers.
we gotta pull them all, baby.
as you study the room a little more, you realize the north wall, there seems to be 4 of these holes. The west wall, there seems to be 3. The east wall, there seems to be 3. And the south wall, which is where you came in from, in between the 2 staircases, there seems to be 3 as well. A total of 13.
How many arms do we have?
I have
I'll
2.
go too.
I've got 2.
2, 4, 6, 8.
I'm pretty good with my feet too.
Oh,
And like
nice.
write, I can't write, but
Okay.
I can do
okay.
things.
I think we
I
need
can
to
take
start.
the north wall.
Done.
All right.
Um,
I will pull the main stick.
Okay. Oh, I'll take the other one.
Okay.
South.
Quentin, are you-
I'll take the west, I guess. Why not?
Okay.
That just leaves one of the walls.
So
If
you
someone isn't being a team player.
well, he's touching the big stick. I mean, one in the
Yes,
center.
I have the big stick. I need to
Hey.
compensate for
Get out of here.
personality defects and such.
Well, we have more sticks than you, so we are more important than you. So that's how that works.
Yes, clearly, more
Yeah.
sticks the better.
Okay.
Yep.
I
Should
start pulling
we
randomly.
just
Yeah.
do
I should
all
start-
of them in order?
I'm going to observe.
Grograb starts lifting up every lever he can find, just putting it into the upright position, maybe pushing it back down into the downward position, pushing
got
it back up.
And I'm
Baby
going around
drives like a tank.
pushing them all up. Maybe redoing what Prograbs is doing.
And at some point in time, you're not sure when, because no one person is exactly paying attention.
I actually,
A
I
large
am sitting there and I haven't touched. I'm just gonna observe and see if anything happens and wait and just.
I'm gonna go
Does
to the
anything
other
happen?
walls. Quentin's wall.
We're doing it, guys. Ah,
and
This is-
bingo. Third time's a charm. When you pull the lever the third time, a large stone door, what you thought was stone anyway, starts lifting up on the north wall.
we did it.
Maybe 10 feet wide, a giant doorway. Slowly sliding like stone does. If you've ever heard stone slide, you know, because it makes that sound like a garage door, but like stone.
Yeah, bro.
You know the one. Imagine
Like rock
something
on rock.
sliding in the case into place in Egypt. You know, just like that big stone
Yeah,
wheel sound
Aziz.
that you've
Bro,
heard before.
we are quite good at this, no?
And
You know it. We're really good at this. And
This-
Jack,
Boom,
nicely
coming from
done.
Big bro grab.
This- this door's on which side?
Yeah, there it is.
The north wall.
North
I just
wall.
pick him up, put him on my shoulder. All right, let's go.
All right.
Oh, I was
This is
hugging from the
service.
side, trying to get in.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, yeah.
Other shoulder.
And as your eyes have sort of
Impressive.
acquiesced to the darkness, you realize from the pathway which was just opened, you do see a single beam of light shining down. You really just see the dust reflecting in the light at
That's
this point.
science.
Science. Do you
What?
know these
No.
things? I am not.
No, not me. I've had a bunch of people say that to me though, so I was like, now's a good
Oh.
time.
Interesting.
Science.
Okay,
And
well, let's go.
okay.
No, what's the matter? Come on. I turn around.
Was that the
and I
was that the only
swing.
door?
It's like swing. And does his head hit anything?
It seems to be the only door. It's the only door that opened.
And as you turn, his body flings and hits me. I think.
Oh no!
Oh,
Oh no!
Quentin.
Keep it moving. Keep it moving.
And I'm a ragdoll, so I don't even try it. I just.
I had a thought, but now my brain is malfunctioning. All right, let's
Quick,
move.
Matt, pick him up.
I got you.
All right. Let's go.
We're walking through the door.
Jack and Brograbs take about 3 steps through this large stone door that just opened before they stop dead in their tracks. Because the floor stops.
Oh,
Oh, hey. Whoa.
is it a
Whoa.
cliff or what? Is it into darkness?
I think it's
And as you
a cliff.
as you shine a light over, you start to make out what's happening in the room. It seems to be, after a small, short pathway, it opens up into a semicircular room, or a circular room. Above you, you do see a light shining in. It seems impossibly high. Like maybe this is the center of the castle, a large spire that you had seen from the outside, and perhaps the hole at the very top, which looks like about 150 feet up. Maybe that's shining in directly from the center of the spire. But
These guys are really serious about chimneys.
below you see spikes.
Oh.
Yeah, they don't like people crawling down their chimneys. That's for sure.
Wood
All right,
spikes?
Studs, back up, back into the room, back up. From I say from Jack X's shoulder. Back
Yeah,
up.
you hear from your back. What do you see?
I pick him up and hold him over the edge.
Oh God!
Yeah, right. Yeah. Okay.
Roll a Constitution saving throw.
Do not like heights. You talking to me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
10.
You nearly hurl.
Oh, do not like heights.
Oh, I got you.
Like
I got
heights.
Oh.
Just managed to hold it in. You know, lunch was a while ago, so it's kind of digested. There's not much left in there.
Those milkshakes.
It was a milkshake. That's
Oh,
true.
no.
Yeah.
These milkshakes. I did not tell you guys, but I am lactose intolerant.
Oh, I'm sorry. My condolences.
Yes.
Well, maybe these other levers will provide us with some kind of way to cross to the into this room here.
Got it.
Oh.
Brograbs
God.
runs back in and makes sure that every lever, all 13 of them, are all placed into the upright position, which seems to be the operative position.
Oh.
But no effect. Nothing seems to have changed. All you notice still is a room roughly 30 feet in diameter, floor covered in spikes,
How
20
far down
feet
are the
below you.
spikes? 20 feet?
Ceiling maybe 100, 150 feet above you. It's hard to tell. Single
And,
light
like-
source shining in.
But nothing like on the far wall or anything like that?
The far wall, when you hold up your lantern, it just barely shines off of the adjacent wall or the adjoining wall on the far side.
If I blow on it, does it get any brighter?
No, it flickers. And it goes out.
Oh.
I relight it. There you go.
Yeah. It's an oil lamp. It's okay. So you relight it.
Can I feel if there's anything on the ledge somewhere to walk on
Roll a
this
perception
side
check.
of the thing? Oh, I have to take my dice out. What? Still all cozy in their bag
Not
right
even
now.
prepared.
Jason, when Cervantes did the
What
3
does-
times in the middle for that one, what were all the other what's it called? All the other not sticks.
Some were up,
levers doing?
some were down. It was really hard to say because Brograbs was just going to town on him. Some were
Okay.
up, some were down. You know, same thing. Yeah. There may have been a pattern, but discerning what the pattern was to cause that.
Interesting.
Hard to tell.
Hey, I can do more.
Maybe.
I
With
don't doubt that.
disadvantage, I rolled a 10.
With disadvantage, you rolled a 10. You place your body up against the eastern wall. You kind of just saddle right up against it and kind of reach around. You feel that the stones are...
Yeah, you do.
The stones aren't even. I mean, this is old construction. They're not all cut down to be perfect. These were stones that they found, maybe lying around that they managed to cement together. So some are bulbous and some have pockmarks and holes. It's possible they're climbable. There's no specific ledge to lead you around, though, necessarily.
Do we see somewhere
Maybe-
to go, like on the top or to the other side?
It seems like the other side, when you shine the lantern, there does appear to be a section that's darker than the others, perhaps indicating it goes further beyond the 30-foot diameter of the circular room that you're in.
Does anyone have rope to maybe we can go down to where the spikes are, walk between the spikes? How small or big are these spikes, and what is the how much
It's,
space in between?
It's easy to walk between them. You imagine if these spikes were to do any damage, you'd probably be falling from some height onto them.
It's a funny way of saying they're blunt.
I mean, it's 20 feet down. They're sharpened. They appear to be sharpened sticks, but there's enough room between them that you could get between them. You could snake your way through.
Maybe we should try. It looks
Well,
like
what's
these.
to say there isn't a
salmon,
mechanism down
ladder.
there? Cool.
Hold. Hands, please.
I will be the last one. How about yes?
Well,
No, you
let's-
gotta be the first one.
one
Oh,
moment. Let's
no.
just. I'm gonna
Unless you can
find-
carry us all. Can you carry us all? Huh?
No. I
No, then
cannot.
you got to be first. Come on.
Come
on.
Is there any
Okay, here we
rubble
go.
around or anything like a rock or like piece of stone or something?
Roll perception check.
Oh darn. Okay.
Just start dangling him over the edge. Can you reach?
17.
Oh,
Oh,
that's what you're doing.
You find like an iron, what maybe appeared to be like a handrail, but that since has worn away, perhaps due to time or rust. But there
Great.
seems to be a portion sticking out of the wall that's long enough that you could maybe attach something to it or hold on to it, use it as a handle.
Well, I wanted to find a thing to throw, like a rock or piece of stone or whatever.
You would probably have to. There wasn't anything immediately obvious that was a piece of stone. You may have to dislodge a piece of stone from a wall,
That's fine.
which is certainly
Actually-
doable because you're masons.
I have
yeah.
I have a
There
bandolier.
were
made of-
skeletons.
I have a bandolier made of skulls. I'm going to take
You
a
have a
skull off
bandolier made
and
of
toss it
skulls.
down there and see if any kind of reaction happens.
Okay.
Have you
It
you
smashes
wearing
on the
that?
floor.
the whole time?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Yes, I am badass. I have a bandolier of my enemy's skulls.
Your
All right.
enemies.
How tall are you?
I'm about,
Yeah.
I think I was like 5'7" or something, or 5'8".
Yeah.
they're like huge.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh no,
Like
I'm
they
6 foot.
Yeah,
Oh, I'm
there's
6
like-
apparently.
There's like
They would get
five.
in the way of everyday activities.
Yeah. I'm
That's
6 foot, but I have a very slender body. I have like a dancer's body, just very
They're
slender.
even more obnoxious.
Yeah, it's like super obnoxious on me. Yeah.
They're jangly.
I strapped bowling balls to my chest. It's for style.
Your enemies. Now, are these people who attack you, or these are other traitors?
Well, you were there. There are people that we just found that were dead. Honestly, I didn't actually kill them. They're just
Seems-
skeletons.
Rude to call them enemies, no? Could be very nice people.
I was boasting. I was boasting mostly. But
You know what'd be-
besides the point.
Wait. You know what'd be even more like intense? If you called them friends.
Ooh, I have a bandolier of my friend's skulls.
Yeah,
Yes.
right?
Wouldn't that make it hard for anybody to talk to me after that, though? Like, they'd be like, I don't want to be your friend now. Like,
I don't think they want to
Your
be. I
buddies.
mean, yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Anyway, yes, let's just go down there because apparently there's nothing down there to hurt us other than these spikes. We can just like walk around them, and I'm very skinny, so
do we
I'm fine.
just make
Okay.
our own stairs here? We can just pick out the rock for, I don't know, maybe it takes a week or two, and we make our own stairs.
All right,
We
guys.
don't have that many milkshakes.
We can either go around with these indents and stuff on the wall, or I'm gonna jump down right now and I'll catch you guys.
Whoa.
Oh, yes, I like
Wait.
this. No.
All right,
Okay.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna hang off the wall.
We have a rope. We have
I'm
a
gonna
rope.
bounce down.
I'll help.
Okay.
I'll help. Dangle. You're much heavier than him. Oh, good.
What do I do?
You're climbing down the wall, right?
Yeah.
I thought
I'm
I was
gonna hold-
Athletics.
I'm gonna
check.
hold Brograb's ankles as
Yeah,
he
and I've got
dangles
Jack's arms, and we're doing the whole
Dangling.
like lower as
the
far.
human.
I'm gonna go from like
I'm watching
my
Cervantes
waist.
like, what would Cervantes? How would that even help in any way?
I am just
Cervantes?
extra weight. I'm just extra weight, okay? At this point.
No, it's good.
I am
It's
not
good.
good
Hold my
for
feet,
muscles.
'cause I'm
Counterbalance.
pivoting on my junk, so one whole thing I can just go over. So if I don't know how big I am, but I'm gonna.
You're tall. You're at least 6.5 feet, and
Did you hear that?
Jack Axe is at least 6.5
I was slightly taller.
feet and like an eighth.
Oh, you're slightly taller, which means you should go for. Okay, so gonna grab your wrists, sort of scoot you over the side, right? You're hanging, and then I'm gonna keep. I'm gonna like worm my way until I get to like my waist, and I'm just
Uh-huh.
hanging like half upside down, and I'm like, hold my feet. Oh, I'm going.
Okay.
I'm going.
I have his feet. I have his feet.
I'm just gonna lean against a wall and admire these two studs just doing
So that's
acrobatics.
gotta be like that's gotta at least be 4 feet on my end, right? And then 6
That's,
something.
yeah, I'd say you make it
Well,
about
with
12
arms
feet down.
Up,
Okay.
Arms up.
Yeah.
She's like 7 feet, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so you've got like an 8-foot drop. That's not so bad.
It's not
Yeah.
so bad.
And I'm
Onto
muscular,
spikes.
I'm gonna land where my. Well, we're missing the spikes.
We do have rope, by the way. We can use rope.
It's too late now.
Cervantes,
Okay.
your mind
now
works
you say this.
very unimaginative ways.
Earlier.
Well, tie my feet.
Okay, Cervantes, you're rolling a strength check
Oh no.
first.
Just your ears were full of adrenaline, and you just wanted to.
Trying to plant my
Jump
feet
into
into
the spikes.
some kind of stone that's
Some-
like around.
traps.
holding-
Dude, those are
Ooh.
mighty impressive.
15.
Both of you. I just
15. Cervantes plants, I don't know, pulls strength up from somewhere inside himself and holds on to the ankles of Brograbs as tight as he possibly can. Perhaps like digging his toes into a crevice in the stone so that he doesn't move. Brograbs, roll a strength check for me, but
Oh,
you're
with
with advantage because
advantage.
you're
One.
you got
Yeah.
strength. You're strength.
Hell yeah. You strengthy boy. That's a 12?
12. Great. You're able to hold on to Jack Axe, who is dangling 8
All right.
feet precariously above some spikes.
I'm like wiggling a little too for fun.
There's no spikes immediately below you. They're about 6 feet tall, so about 2 feet below your feet is where these spikes would be. I
Okay,
need you to
so-
roll. What?
I was just gonna say I'll just let go, right?
Yeah, and Jack, you need to roll an athletics regular because you're being helped. Roll an athletics check
It's gonna be fine.
as you try to fall gracefully.
3.
It'll be fine.
3.
Oh
It's
god.
gonna be fine.
Oh no! Oh no! Ooh.
Who has the rope? Who has the rope?
You said regular, not with advantage.
Yeah, regular, not with advantage. So wait,
Because-
did you roll
because
a
they're
12
being
too?
helped?
No, I rolled.
Wait,
a
if
3.
it's athletics,
I didn't roll
doesn't
twice.
Oh, because it
normally
was
get
regular.
advantage?
Yeah, gotcha.
Did you already have advantage on
Yeah, that's what I was
Athletics?
wondering too.
Is that a strength or dexterity?
Dexterity's
Yeah, the strength.
acrobatics.
strength?
That's
is
what I meant.
athletics.
Roll an acrobatics check.
That's
What they did.
Well,
Are you
that's the-
sure?
Roll it with advantage.
So- oh, okay, with advantage. Okay, roll one
That's a
more.
natural 1. Okay.
That's what happens.
Yes!
You ask for
Yes.
too much.
It was meant to be.
Jack Axe is like, I've got this. I've got
just-
some toe. And Brograbs, you eye each other and you go, okay, Brograbs, it's time. And
I do
you
this.
release.
I'm like, oh shit, sorry.
Yeah. And Jack Axe,
Oh.
Shall I
thinking
release
they're,
the other hand?
thinking they're going to fall and just land on their feet
We did-
for whatever
we did
reason,
this. Wait. We do this at each other, but we do alternating hands, so we're not even holding on to each other anymore, and then they just start falling.
It's honestly impressive for a bit there. I mean,
Okay, hold on. If there's a spike and you're dangling like this, when you fall, can you imagine just
Well, let's
right
find out
onto
what
that thing.
happens, I guess. I'm too scared.
They're evenly spaced.
God.
You took precautions before you dangled. You looked down first. I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. But Jack does fall directly on their butt, taking 4 damage.
Oh, you should have done more squats, bro.
Oh. How
You got
much HP do we have?
You got to pump
20.
20.
Everyone started with 20, and as an FYI, to get HP back in this campaign, it's not really resting. It's eat some food.
Yeah, we have
you
oat
all
milk.
have some food, by the way, and I can remind you what you have. But you've got some mushrooms. You've got
We have oat
I'll
milk.
tell you what else you have.
We
Yeah,
have
you've got
milk.
some milk, and you've got some other stuff, and they all
Sorry, the
correspond to
Good.
X amounts of HP back. So
Okay, well, when I want to eat something, I'll just tell you I eat something, and
You
can
tell me and
if
I'll
I
let you
have
know.
any.
that's right. That's exactly right. I'll try to remember. I think I have it written down. It's perfect.
Cool. As
This
long
was a
as one
great
of us
system.
can- Oh no!
Well, you have 6 milkshakes, and the milkshakes.
Wow, we have
specifically-
we're pretty well stocked up. And milkshakes.
I know.
I didn't write it down. The milkshakes are supposed to give you 4 HP back. So
Okay,
each milkshake you drink would be 4.
Interesting.
68 HP. Very nice.
Yeah. So and eating food is a bonus action, as far as I'm concerned in this campaign. So you can
Damn.
have an action and have a bonus action. If you're fighting, you can eat a handful of strawberries and
Hey,
get by.
do you want a milkshake?
Do I want a milkshake?
Where is? Oh no, you didn't get impaled or anything, right?
No, she just fell on her. Well, they just fell on their butt on the floor, but 8 feet down. I mean, it was painful.
Okay, boys, lower me down.
Are you?
I got you while I'm down. Just come down. Just fall.
I got
Come
one
on, lower
arm.
me. Lower
Oh!
me. No, you've got my feet.
Quentin.
I'm still head
Oh.
first.
Oh no!
Roll a
As
strength
they
check.
both start going over. Oh no. Oh no.
I'm like reaching out again.
All right. I got a 12. I got a 12.
You slip, but your foot catches in the crevice that you previously had it in. So you're 1 foot dangling now, 2 arms out, 1 foot dangling
my
in this crevice.
toes!
Quentin is looking at you like you're a moron. Bro Grabs is dangling down almost all the way at this point, just
How's
feet
it
first,
going back there?
hanging off the side.
I got you.
Bro Grabs, you would be okay. Are you dropping into the arms, into the waiting arms?
I mean, I don't have any choice. I'm hanging, so I can't
Yeah.
let go with my feet. They're holding me.
Okay.
And I'm just holding.
Come on, lower me. Lower me, guys.
Can
He can't lower you anymore.
can I
It's basically
quickly
like
Oh,
Can I
then just lower me
quickly-
fast.
put the bear trap around the spikes, and so when he lands, it springs like a trap, like a hammock? Do I have time for
And
that?
then
you want to
jump
put a
like
bear trap?
Oh, I was imagining it was a rope. I thought you said it was a rope
You
trap
have
thing.
okay.
Or is it like a
You land in the
I
spring.
thought it was gonna be a where it traps him in the tree alive or something?
You have 2 rope
You don't want a bear
nets.
alive.
So imagine you've got 2 like
Big enough for a
weighted-
bear.
Big enough for a bear, yeah, absolutely.
which is
They're
programmed.
very large. Yeah, say they're 10 foot in diameter nets, maybe even a little bit
still
more.
holding-
Yeah, so can I string that net around the like where parts of it are held on by the
Yes.
by the spikes?
Hey, throw me. I'll hold a part of it up.
So it's like a no, we're catching you.
Holds your own net.
We're catching you, dummy.
Yeah, but I
You're
can't
gonna land
make
in
the bug
this
at it, right?
Okay,
I'll
that
land
makes
in
sense.
100% if you give me part. Thank you.
How do I'm gonna try to throw it up to him, and then hook on the other ones.
Okay, roll a d20 for me, and let's see how well you do at hooking
So
these all together
beautiful,
to form
but
a
so
hammock.
stupid.
Heavy!
I start trying to climb down the net, like I'm climbing up but down.
Always climbing, so you're pulling me farther. All right, at this point, I don't know that I'm like latched on. I don't know if I can hold him anymore.
You're gonna have one more turn to find out, probably.
I think
I take
I'm
my,
just gonna
I
have
take my other foot and like sandwich his hand in between my feet. I'm helping.
I think at this point, let me roll a strength, but I think at this point I'm either gonna.
Jack Axe, roll a d20 for me. How well did you make a rope?
12.
12. Okay. Jack Axe very hastily and very quickly strings this rope amongst all of these spikes which are hanging on the floor in an attempt to make a hammock which could brace your fall as you fall roughly 9 feet, toward the floor. A little bit more than that, 11 feet toward the floor. Wait, how tall are you? 6.5 plus arms.
Six and a half minus an eighth or something like that.
At least 12 feet toward the floor.
Head first.
Head first.
Cervantes, your grip straining already begins to give out, and Bro grabs.
I got
falls.
you. I grab
He grabs my hand with his feet.
I sandwich my feet together and grab his hand.
We're both going over.
You miraculously save, and I don't know how. Bro grabs falls, but you're able to stop yourself from falling. Your Cervantes. You managed to hang on.
As it
perhaps
lets go,
with
I'm
friction.
sorry. I'm so sorry.
I got you.
And just like falls out of my hands, just scraping my hand up.
Cullen.
Yeah.
Bro grabs. You take 1 point of damage as you fall headfirst, landing on your back, partially suspended by this rope which was hastily made, partially falling onto Jack themselves, who breaks your fall a little bit. And the two of you now stand at the very bottom of this spiky pit with our other heroes, Quentin and Cervantes, 20 feet above you.
I hop up wrapped in net.
You did it.
Yes. Thank you. So good. Okay, guys.
Just pat him on the back.
Hey.
Oh
hey,
no,
grab the net.
you
Grab the
actually
net.
you can
net.
just go explore and tell us what is at the other side of this.
No,
Come
no,
on.
no, come on.
No, I
Can't
am
go man
not-
left behind.
No,
Come on,
no,
we got
no.
you. We got you.
This is not
Cervantes.
gonna happen. Because every
No.
time I look down at you,
Come on.
I just do. I feel
Yo,
like I can't.
You just gotta push him, Cervantes. Push him down.
Bobby,
You got him.
Bobby, what's your Cervantes and?
Oh, I'm sorry, Quentin. Push him down.
I'm Quentin.
You're Quentin and he's Cervantes.
I'm Cervantes.
Quentin. Give him a
Quentin,
shot.
push him down.
Help him.
Just gotta
Oh,
help him.
sure. Yeah, you got it.
Quentin,
I'll
no,
let you
no,
do
Quentin.
Do it.
Quentin.
Do it now.
I'll use
Do
my,
it now.
my sheath sword to just kind of just nudge him. There you go.
We got you.
Quentin, roll a strength check.
Go on down. Come on now. I got a 14.
There you go.
14. Cervantes, roll a strength check in opposition to Bobby.
Oh.
8.
Oh.
Quentin playfully pushes
Quentin, I will climb
Cervantes.
the sides. I am going to climb the sides.
It's working. It's
I
working.
just slip and fall.
Just pull
All
the
right.
net tight.
Yep. And I don't even need you to roll a strength check. I know you're going to do it. You'd already passed because of your advantages. You, Cervantes, gracefully lands on his back on this tautly pulled rope, 20 feet down.
I'm just like tight, like my muscles are taut like steel.
Hey, I pick him up. Hey, loose and goosey.
Shake him good.
I'll give him a shake. Hey,
Give him a slap.
Hey.
What happened?
You
What
didn't
happened? I
land on
blacked
the
out.
spike.
I blacked out.
You totally could have landed on the spikes, but you didn't. This is amazing. All right,
We are down. We are
get out of the
down.
way. Quinn,
Okay.
Win.
Here, Quinn.
Oh, yes, I'll be right there. And I'm going to just
Quentin.
tie a rope to something sturdy in that room that we were
Give
just
yourself a
in.
push.
And I'm going to climb down safely. I'm going, before I leave the room, by the way, I'm going to sigh and be like, I feel like we could have used this room to... all right. And I'm just going to start just going down with the rope.
We're gonna try to catch him the whole time.
Careful.
In case he falls.
Careful. Cover the spikes.
We got you.
And Quentin very gracefully glides himself down using a rope and both your net and your.
But we don't let him touch the ground. Yeah, we make sure he lands in the net.
I'm fine.
Oh, whoa. Whoa.
Yeah, we're just gonna swing him.
Okay. Put me down. Put me down. All right. Enough. Yeah, I did fun.
Okay. Yeah.
All right.
As you all glance around, now that you've made it down to this bottom of this pit,
Thank you.
No, you notice things you couldn't quite tell from above. The floor is damp. It's sticky. You hear the skittering of rodents. You can't quite see them, but you hear that they're nearby.
Okay, well, right back up.
Other
I do not like
bones
rodents.
lay around, piled with, small bits of flesh every now and again.
I pick him up so he's sitting on my shoulder. So he's like
My shield.
You see this?
yeah.
The spikes have become
rodent problem solved.
damp with age, but also maybe because they've been used several times.
Is there any armor? Is there any armor?
I've got
Is there any armor?
Just
You need my
extra.
helmet?
There's no armor,
Oh.
unfortunately.
Look what I
Can I
found,
try-
and I had to try it.
No.
The
come on.
fuzzy cylinder. Mountain Dew Zero
Yeah.
Sugar.
Major Melon Mountain Dew Zero Sugar.
Major mouth.
Major melon.
When's your stomach biopsy?
Yeah. Also, anything with like a 0 on it, I'm like, why would you have to try that? You're just asking for trouble.
I
Like,
had
that's
to.
not gonna taste good.
I was like, they didn't make
No.
a regular version. They only made a sugar-free version. I was like,
More
what?
chemicals.
Yeah.
Kind of weird.
Aspartame.
It's
Um,
not.
All right.
You glance around, you don't find any
It's not
armor,
good.
you don't find any weapons. You do find other associated trinkets. You find like necklaces and bracelets. Nothing seemingly worth much value, but you do find personal effects. Yes,
Question.
bro grabs.
Are there any ankle bracelets?
Is there an ankle bracelet? Let's see.
Well, I mean,
There's
it's
an
just
ankle
a
bracelet. You find an ankle bracelet. You're not sure if it's just a bracelet
it's
for
on
like a
me.
really big guy or if was
Yeah.
intended for an ankle bracelet, but there definitely is one. It seems to be some sort of maybe like pewter and a stone. So they're like opals, and then also these little shiny bits, kind of
Awesome.
interchanging. Yeah.
I put Cervantes like I push him onto one of the spikes, sort of like a fireman's pole. Stay.
Uh-huh.
And I put it on. Oh, this is gonna be so tight. All right. How's it look?
Does it fit?
It looks
Yeah, man.
looks nice.
Does it help make my calves look shapely?
Well, they already looked very shapely, but they look even nicer
Look
now.
at you. Hey, that's nice. Thank you.
Yep.
Okay, where are we going?
You know what?
That's-
I'm just gonna give it a try. Ancho, Alana.
Honcho?
Okay, I we're looking for those kids. I hope maybe they're just like literally in here, the first room we went into, and we just like leave, but they're not. So we have to keep going. All right.
The only thing you
Keep
hear
going.
is the echo of your voice as it rides up this cavernous, circular, 150-foot tall spire.
Where's the
above
shot?
you.
Oh
They're up there.
no, that's just an echo. That's just an echo. Don't worry about it. Yeah.
And I think his name is Honcho, but he's up there.
Well,
All right.
it seems like there may be stairs over there, and we can find this
Yes.
Sancho on the other
Stairs?
side.
Stairs? I thought we were gonna have to
Oh,
make
yeah,
a ladder
there's-
out of all these
There's
spikes.
there's another pathway, but I am assuming there might be stairs to find this
That's-
Sancho.
You
Let's
find
go
no
find-
stairs. You do.
lied.
Ladder it is.
No, but
As you
through
start
the hallway
hacking
that might be on the
spikes.
other side. There are stairs up and then down the hall. Trust me,
Okay.
As you
there
weave your
will
way
be
through
stairs.
these spikes, these large staffs sticking out of the floor, and make your way over small piles of bones, stepping on gushy and crunchy things as you move around.
You were luckier up there.
You make it to the other side of the
Very glad to
circular
be
room.
here.
The stone again is pocked and pebbled and contorted in ways where you feel like you may be able to climb it, but there's no discernible way up to what is obviously another pathway above you, roughly 20 feet up again.
There's
and
a
above the
dark-
spikes.
The dark spot we found.
The dark spot is 20 feet up.
Oh,
Jack
so
X?
that's the only spot? Hey,
fireman
Quentin,
pole?
get on my
Fireman
back.
pull him.
Oh,
Jack X.
what? Uh-huh.
Bottom of the totem pole. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh, double skizzers.
I mean, we
Okay,
Okay.
ready?
That's 2 out of 3.
1, 2, 3. Oh, bottom of the totem pole.
Oh, bummer for you, man.
All right. I take him off the
Hey,
hand him to
Quentin.
Jack X.
Oh, I thought I won.
No, you did, but you've got to get on me, and then he's got to get on you, and then he's got to get on him.
Yes, I'm the most petite, so
I just get like a power
Well,
stance on the bottom. Okay,
I mean,
boys.
Do we have any
I'm-
rope to help pull back up?
Yeah, it's over there.
Yeah.
well, I could hold
Well-
Cervantes and you could hold Quentin,
Well-
and then we could
well,
both
that-
climb up.
Oh no,
You
no,
don't have to hold me,
this is gonna
man.
be much funny. No, come on. You're not that big. You're just 1/8 of an inch taller than me. I got this.
That's pretty big.
Yeah, I'm pretty big. Let's go.
Right?
Come on.
All right.
By the way, Jason, the wall here, is it just, it literally is a stone wall, or is it a metal
Stone
wall?
wall. Yeah, no, everything has been
I mean-
stone. You're in an old stone structure.
We have masonry tools. We could just make like little climbing.
Just carry
Remember,
ourselves up.
you're
pickaxes.
like the best masons.
Yeah, I know. I won the competition, and I have Mason's tools. It's called this and this. Now get on.
Ooh. Okay, let's go. I am down.
go.
Wait. No. I was just saying we should try to make.
Jack X.
Well, no, that's fine. Yeah. Okay, let's go.
Come on, dude. Come on.
All right, I'm gonna
Jack
grab
X.
my rope first, my trap. I paid good money for this,
Oh, that's a good point. Yeah, the net. We're gonna have to get back down again, probably.
and I'm gonna get on bro grabs, but
Right on the shoulders. and
I've
then
never
stand
been on
the hand.
another man, so I'm like choking him a little, where I don't
wow,
know
yeah.
how to really.
Okay, you need work on your bro grabs, but that's fine.
Where do I put my arms? Where do I put my legs?
It's fine. Just climb. Just climb me. That's fine.
And with some trouble, Jack manages to climb up and stand on the shoulders of
I know,
Brogrubs.
just-
Roughly 12 feet tall now.
All right, boys.
All right,
Still
All
a
right.
solid 8 feet short of their destination.
Well, I am next, but if they
Okay,
hold their
first-
hands up all the way, will it not be enough for me to make it?
Jack,
I
how
just
much do you
worry. I
weigh?
just worry that Quentin's boots have been walking around in the sticky, and I do not like them to be on my clothing.
Okay. You could
like 200
You
something.
You can go.
Yeah.
Left. I can overhead press that. Ready? 1, 2.
yeah, and roll a strength saving throw for that, I guess.
And then I'm on my
my.
tiptoes.
Save to see if
I'm on
I
my
herniate myself.
Yeah, with
Oh
advantage,
my.
with advantage, of course.
Natural 20 and an 18.
Okay,
Oh, my
yeah.
goodness.
Like
Each
just
arm
fucking
is like
Jack's
just
monster.
All right,
Jack
climb.
now sits 13 and a half to 14 feet above the ground, leaving
like 6 feet.
6 feet roughly. Roughly the height of
I
one of
can-
you guys with your arms outstretched.
I can throw you a
Let's go.
little. Whoever goes up, I'll be like, ooh, and you guys gotta
Cervantes.
grab the ledge.
Here we go.
Cervantes, I believe I was born to
Do it
climb.
now.
I was born to climb this beautiful ladder. I will take this.
Well, wait! But your shoes! Oh no! Oh, you're getting them all dirty!
Okay. I'll clean them off.
Quentin,
This is amazing.
describe how you were climbing up two people leaned against a wall. How do you do that?
Gently-
I put my jaw out so he can if he needs to.
I climb this muscle ladder gently, but with much fervor.
Are you
Gently,
face
but
to face
rhythmically.
climbing up? or are you using the wall? Describe it.
I like tightening my butt a little so I can use it.
Yeah, like I'm gonna walk up to bro grabs and just like, you know, put one hand on his shoulder and then try to just slowly climb my way up this muscle ladder.
Okay.
Yes. Okay. It's working. It's happening.
Yes.
We're just screaming. We're just screaming.
It's echoing. It's working. It's working.
Here we come, Ancho.
Any like lost kids are just like, what the fuck is going on?
Could you imagine those kids just hear these dudes screaming their names?
I'm coming for you. Oh, Joe.
It's Muscle Mania! This one I think definitely has to be athletics. Roll an athletics check for me as you try to climb up 2 people with no obvious handholds.
Okay.
We have plenty of handholds. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
We just described all of our handholds.
Yeah, you got some knees, you got some shoulders. How'd you do? 16. With not much effort, perhaps because of the dancer's body, Quentin is able to scurry themselves like a rabbit up your 2 man bodies.
Yes.
All the way to the top, and with a last little jump, Quentin, you're able to grab on the ledge of this precipice and just pull yourself up gently.
I have a question.
You got this. You got this.
Did Quentin clean his shoes off before he did this?
Oh, that was glorious. All right.
Somehow.
Oh.
Say something.
Checking the mic.
You're muted.
Yep.
What'd you do? What'd you do?
How am I muted?
He's lost his voice. He's so impressed.
I'm not even muted on.
It's all you. I know you don't have the words. Just climb.
Gotta climb up.
I don't know.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna roll for Jaymes.
I'm getting signal on my.
Jaymes attempts an athletics check to climb up this wall of men.
Wait, but I will put the rope down for you to. Oh my goodness.
I can't roll for Jaymes. It's too bad. I rolled a 2, so that's
yeah.
not
No,
good.
Jaymes.
You can
Jaymes
still
roll and then just hold your
roll for us as you
check. Is it working now?
Roll. We need you to roll right now.
just roll us.
He can't even hear us.
I can't even hear you.
He
got a 17.
He can roll better than a 2.
Oh,
He can hear us. He's purposefully ignoring us. I got it.
Yeah, he's the worst.
4. He rolls a 4.
Wow.
You're not doing it. You're not doing it.
Well,
I'll let you figure that part. What's going on with your mic out? As
I mean, my mic is working.
Oh,
Just
gosh.
unplug? It probably just unplugged.
No, I'm getting signal.
Yes. I'm getting better at reading lips than I thought.
I'm getting signal.
I like applesauce and jerky.
I'm hot for teaching. What do you say?
Well, I guess it's not gonna happen.
Capable.
It's not a mocha stream unless something like this happens, right?
Not
It's just
unless something goes wrong.
inevitable every time.
Change the
Okay,
audio
from now on, we're going to
output
take
and then go
turns
back.
voicing Quentin. No, Cervantes, sorry.
Cervantes.
Anytime he moves his mouth, one of us will speak for him.
This is a fun game.
Cool.
Thumbs up.
He tries to figure out. So what happens? Does he fall down?
He does. But he doesn't really even get off the ground. He looks for handholds, and finds none. Whereas Quentin is able to very easily help himself up this wall of men.
Try to catch him as he's falling, and then try to catch him as he's
falling,
falling, and then try to catch him.
He didn't necessarily fall so much as like he
Oh,
tried to
my
one
God.
step off the ground and just like didn't make it, and then just kind of like threw his arms down in defeat for a moment and kind of like
I want to try and hold Jack X with one hand. Do the thing where like the cheerleader like just all of a sudden holds one, and then I want to just grab him and try and hand him up to Jack.
Yeah. Okay. Strength check. You got to do it with advantage, of course.
While this is happening, Jason, is there a door behind me, or like what's behind me?
16.
16. I'll let you know in just a moment. This is great. Bro grabs. One hands Cervantes up to Jax, who then also one hands
Even though I have both hands, I'm only gonna have one hand.
just also one hands up until the point that,
My God.
that Cervantes is basically right at the precipice as well. Cervantes, roll
So am
another
I.
strength check for me just to climb over the edge, just to see if you don't fall back down, and give me a hand signal as to how many you're able to get. 1,
Oh,
11?
God.
2,
11.
Just being enough.
11.
His weak arms almost giving out as he barely clings on to life, pulling himself up to where our waiting Quentin Tybalt Kensington III lies. And what they both find is they roll over, laying on the ground, out of breath, for various reasons, at the top of this precipice.
One another's faces.
Yeah, they find basically just a small alcove. The light shining from down below, unless Quentin lights another torch.
Oh, yeah, I'll add a torch. Yeah.
I throw my torch up.
Or his lantern. Quentin lights his lantern, illuminating what's basically just a small alcove. In one corner, some refuse, some clothes. In another corner, a chest.
Ooh.
A small chest.
All right. Well, I'll wait to open it until. Well, there's just a small alcove with some old clothes and a chest. Should I open the chest now or wait for you all to get up here?
Sounds lovely. Hold on, lovely. Hold on to my ankles, bro grabs.
All right. I start
I can put.
lowering down. I get into a power squat.
Oh no.
All right. You're gonna have to jump when I push. All right. You're gonna make it.
No, you jump with me.
Ready?
Keep hold of my ankles. I'm gonna pull us up. We're gonna be stuck down here.
Okay. Yes. We're gonna
do a spring to
jump,
get more height.
and I'm gonna push up, but then I'm not gonna let go.
Yes.
I guess
I'm gonna
I'll
hold
try
on
and
to the
I'll try and grab his arms.
Hey!
I figured it out. I'll try and grab them and help them pull them up as much as I can too.
He figured it out. He wasn't talking. You gotta actually put. Yeah.
Oh, I just
Oh, shit.
stupid. Dumb.
Your muscles alone
You're blowing my mind, man.
easily capable of
timing?
doing this, but doing it in tandem is the hard part. Which is why both of you need to roll a performance check.
Is the fun part, you mean?
These
Advantage.
no, you're communicating with your eyes and
These
with your
muscly
mouths, but it doesn't
boys.
mean you're good at it. I
said-
just saw you, Rochambeau. Both of you performance check, please. With disadvantage, you're both Oregon.
Oh yeah.
With disadvantage.
Yeah.
Disadvantage?
That's not
Why
good.
disadvantage?
4.
Other muscle because are-
You ready? Oh god.
Wait, isn't Oregon like extra muscle?
I need that
Yeah,
critical
Because
They're-
he's
performance
a
check.
they're-
foreman.
Yeah.
They're trying to
okay.
do a synchronized throwing.
Synchronized jumping.
The synchronized part was the hard part. The muscles alone would have carried them through. Synchronization, not as much. As Bro Grabs jumps and Jackaxe jumps, but the weight is too much with Jackaxe coming crumbling down on top of Bro Grabs, just literally almost riding him down to the floor. Bro Grabs, because the floor is dangerous, you take another point of bludgeoning damage as Jackaxe lands on
We
your
are
back.
getting so hurt, and all we're doing is going from one area of a room to another area of a room. Can we
Well,
use a rope, please?
I just
Let's use the
instinctively-
rope.
I just instinctively wrap up my good friend, my bro, in full grabs. Are you okay? Are you okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think I'm okay. Are you okay?
No.
Oh no.
No, it's fine. It's fine. As long as you're okay. Okay, we're a team.
Should
so
we try
if you're
again?
okay, I'm okay.
What other plan you have? What
I
should
don't
we do?
know. I don't know.
We're stuck in a pit.
We're stuck.
Quentin, do you have rope that we can maybe?
I used my rope over there. Do you have a rope as well? I'm sure we
No,
all
I
have
have
ropes.
no rope. I have no
You
rope.
didn't buy a rope in the. Oh, good.
No,
God.
Oh
All right.
man, we have rope down
Think-
here, but
Pass
we
up the
can't
rope.
get it up how?
Throw it up. You're gonna throw a person up here a second ago. Throw a rope up here, please.
All right, Jackaxe, hold the rope. I'll throw you.
What? No.
What? What?
You could probably climb it. I'm just saying.
You're right. It's too complicated. Let's just climb.
Oh my god.
Where am I
All right.
climb?
I don't even need you to roll strength or dexterity checks. You both are just able to climb it.
Why didn't we think of that?
It's super easy, right?
I literally said to make a climbing. Forget it.
Get to the
I
top.
feel like
Hey,
I
guys.
said that too. I don't know, but
Hey.
I forgot.
Programs.
Hey,
Jack X. Nicely done.
Thank you.
You're
Nicely done. All right. Let's
Not
go
just
to
a
the
pretty
chest.
face, huh?
Yeah,
No way.
I think we should do this more often. We're getting
Right?
good at this.
I think
Yeah.
we're a good team.
I think so.
All right. Well,
Okay, should we go back?
Continue. Well, we have
No,
to come
but-
back anyways. We have to come back anyways. Let's go see what's forward first, then we will come back.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
someone's knocking
Oh,
at the door.
that's-
I'll be back.
Oh no.
Yeah, right.
Jack
That's
X was
That's actually
screaming.
code in their
Nice.
family. It means that Mel has to go take a shit.
Love that.
Someone's
actually.
knocking on the door.
Gotta use that in the future. Someone's knocking on the door. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
You-
no. Somebody
you
is
walk-
knocking on the door.
You walk all of a few feet further into this small alcove and realize there's nothing else. There appears to just be a small pile of clothes and debris in one corner, and then a chest in the other corner.
Oh, there's a chest.
All right, let's see
chest.
what the chest. Well, let's see. The chest may be trapped, so I maybe use my trident from far away to lift the latch.
Yeah, and what you see is a small lock on this chest, but
It's
Okay.
locked.
Bro,
Goof.
maybe break the lock and then you lift the lid.
Oh yeah, sure.
Yeah. Okay.
Take out my mallet and chisel.
Yeah.
Start hammering the hell out of it.
yeah, roll me a d20.
14?
It smacks open. First hit.
There you go.
It's old.
Alright.
It's rusted.
All right, everyone, back up.
See, the trick is you need to use galvanized steel when you're gonna store your chest in the. Ooh.
That makes sense. Galvanize. It'll keep it from rusting.
Yeah, it's a guy named. Well, it's a gal, but she makes good locks.
Vinny's pretty good at making locks. Here we go. I'm trying to lift the lid with my trident
You
from far away,
open
holding the
the
shield.
lid of this chest from a distance with this trident, and you see a familiar glow coming from inside the chest. If you hadn't seen it 3 times before, you'd be concerned. But at this point in time, it almost feels commonplace.
It's
As
amore.
you step up to the chest and see another very recognizable quarter pie shaped glass cylinder filled with a red liquid.
Oh, look, we have 4 of these now.
What is
You
it?
have 4 of them now.
We have 4 quarters.
Oh, let's put them together. Maybe it makes a very nice art piece or something.
Okay.
All right, let's
And as
see.
you place together this very nice art piece, and a light shines throughout the room, all of you feel emboldened, empowered, capable of more,
Wow.
stronger, even
Whoa.
5 HP stronger. All
We
of
are
you,
already
actually.
feeling the gains of your very hard workout getting up and down here.
You are, and moreover, any wounds you had sustained on your way into this place had been restored. You feel rejuvenated, healthy
Well,
again.
Wonderful.
This is the weirdest spa I've ever been to, but it's
Yes.
like, really good.
it's great.
Right?
But in the
Shit.
process, the 4
Uh-oh.
pieces of this pie-shaped cylinder filled with red liquid disappear.
oh,
no! Oh no!
Oh, dude,
That was probably worth a lot of money.
you're the one who wanted to make it a fancy art piece.
I just wanted to see what it looked
No, it's
like all
gone.
together. I know.
We can't even show it to anyone. It was all cool and red and shiny.
No. I
I mean,
apologize.
yes, I feel stronger, but also, strength isn't everything. Shared experience is pretty
Eh.
important.
It's pretty cheap though. All right.
Doubtful.
Let's check out these layers of clothing. Maybe there is a child sleeping underneath them.
Child,
roll a perception
awaken,
check.
child.
Poncho.
I throw a skull at
Perception
it.
check. 10.
Can you imagine if there's actually a kid there? You're just lobbing skulls at them.
It's a pile of clothes. I mean, you can't really tell much other
Are they nice
than that
clothes?
from it.
Is that
No,
legit?
they're worn. They're old linen clothes, torn,
Moving
shredded.
aside with my trident.
What am I wearing?
So last spring.
What are you wearing? That's a great question. What are you wearing?
I thought. Now I don't know for sure, but in my head, I think I had and this wasn't necessary. It was more of an affectation. A Conan the Barbarian look.
Yeah,
just
that's kind of how I picture
very-
you.
A very furry speedo.
Yeah,
I
you
imagined.
know?
That's what I imagined. Yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
and now just the helmet too.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering now.
Just the
go on
helmet.
a little. Just stroll with me. But do you remember the Ultimate Warrior?
Oh yeah.
Remember how he used to just strangle his biceps with like little bits of cloth there and
Oh
there?
yes, colorful. In fact.
Oh,
Yeah.
exactly. Can these rags, would they be anything suitable to do
Absolutely,
something like
they
that?
would. Yes. Yes.
Wait,
100% they would.
let me wash them for you before you put them on your body.
No,
These are
no. That'd
unclean.
take away the magic.
Oh, they do look
Yeah.
pretty cool.
Yeah.
Put them on my
You
mouth.
find, you find some like
Ooh,
particularly stained ones so that they have like nice color to them, and you
Or
tear
magic.
off some thin little strips, and you you give yourself some bicep armor things going on.
This is definitely going to cause like trauma, like 6 to 18 hours down the road. I'm sure it's that tight. But damn, it doesn't look awesome.
Yeah.
Your
You've never
muscles
looked
are just
better.
trying to bulge out of those things. They're just trying to break free.
Yeah,
So you got the anklet. Do you do some on the legs too? Do you got some like some calf
it's like
ones?
God
or some-
speaking to me. Calf ones.
Yeah.
Just below the knee. It's just like
yeah. Just below the knee at the top of the calf.
This team just gets hotter and hotter.
You could probably
So
find some
nice.
like dust or gunk or something too, and just kind of give yourself some
I
things.
mean, in for a penny.
Yeah.
take some
I mean, you
lamp
might as
oil,
well.
just rub all over the place.
All right, everyone, be careful with those lamps.
Brograbs is like adding accessories right now if you want to add any jackaxe and be a badass too.
Yeah, do you want any random accessories? We found a pile of clothes. You could Ultimate Warrior yourself as well if you'd like to have some like big, Ripley muscles.
The
with some-
headband.
yeah, headband. or
Headbands,
something.
some
Yeah.
around your muscles.
Yeah, I don't want to be too restricting, but I want muscles to bulge.
Do you want some oil?
Oh, there's oil even?
Yeah, I'm
that's
all-
good
for sure.
All
Yeah.
oiled up.
Yeah.
I'm,
Yes.
I'm all
Moisture.
oiled up in a flammable liquid.
Yes. This can't possibly go wrong.
No
Well,
way.
all right.
Quentin
Glad
is
I
running
don't
out of
know.
breath.
Oh, are you okay? Hey,
I'm fine.
all right.
I want
Hey,
some like
hey.
accent details though, like little wrist guards.
Okay, cool.
Oh,
Otherwise, not too much.
Yeah, you both
What is happening?
tear strips of this linen off these
Ah.
old clothes that you found sitting in a dungeon in a corner, and you've now created wristbands, and you've created knee pads and all sorts of fun accoutrement, that you were able to put on yourself.
I take
Rainbow.
one and I rip it in half. And I hand one to Jackaxe. It's like a friendship anklet. Yeah,
Wow.
tied up.
I'm
Right,
just gonna stare at him while I tie it with
feels
such
good.
happiness.
Oh, buddies.
Bro,
Man.
Just don't break
Nice-
eye contact
nice
while
gift.
tying them. Just
Yeah, that's what it's about. You can't. Don't blink. Don't blink. Don't blink. Don't blink.
I'm gonna like triple tie it too, so it doesn't. It's gonna
Right?
break off. It's not gonna.
Yes. Oh,
untie,
hey.
You know.
Okay, but we need those kids, right?
yes,
Andrew.
kids.
Hanjo.
It does not look like they are done here.
Is there anything else here?
You okay, Quinn?
As you search around, you don't seem to find anything else of note. You had pretty much explored every nook and cranny as far as you can tell.
Now I have a question. That big old tower, the rocks that were climbable, that big spire just kind of went up and up and up and up and up, right?
Yes.
So
yes,
potentially there could be other rooms. This is just Jaymes trying to. There could be more stuff up there.
There could be. It didn't seem obvious that there were. If you looked at it from the outside, what you would have seen is what looked like maybe a couple large spaces connected to a giant spire. It didn't seem like it went several stories up, though. It seemed like you came in on maybe the ground floor, and that's where all the rooms were, with the exception of where you went afterward, which was actually down. You went underground. Beyond that, didn't seem from your recollection to be maybe other rooms. Perhaps there was a staircase at one point in time, but it's gone. Or perhaps it wasn't used at all for such purposes.
Cervantes, you got like a weird look on your face. You okay?
Yeah, just trying to see if one of you should climb up to the top of the spire to see if their kids are up there. But I do not think that's probably not a good idea. Just in case you fall, these spikes are very sharp.
Sharp.
Yeah. Maybe not so good.
I'm sure they work.
Yes. So.
Yes, I'm sure this building probably functions normally and has ways to get up there without having to climb up like a wall, right? Like we can just keep going, right?
Well, no, because it's a dead end. It stops here.
You have reached a dead end. There doesn't appear to be anywhere further to go inside.
Whoa, wait.
Inside.
Wait. We pulled the stick in the first room. We didn't pull any of the spikes. The spike's just a stick.
Oh,
You're very true. Let us go back down and we'll try pulling all of the sticks as we make our way back to the original room.
There's got to be no. I don't want to go back.
Can I just try?
We've gotten here finally.
Things?
It took forever to get here.
I want to push the chest and see if it slides, and I want to push and pull a bunch of things.
What's under the chest?
It slides. It moves around, but there doesn't appear to be anything else under it or around it.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Not activating anything.
Yeah, I'm gonna desperately look around this room and try to find something. I don't want to go back. I want to keep going. There's got to be a way through.
Why are you so sure there is more to it than this?
Because I mean, that previous room had to. Oh.
Can we hear like a room that's hollow anywhere else? If we like pound on the wall, maybe.
By my calculations, in like 8 to 10 years, we could be out of here.
You check pretty much everywhere you can, but it doesn't appear. Whereas when you were in the first room, there appeared to be a hollow wall. There doesn't appear to be any in this sort of space. Look, this is solid stone. It's
there
thick.
Are other levers and maybe other rooms that you can pull with the lever, right?
Were there any other doors in the other room?
There were 13. Well, there were 13 of those pulleys.Maybe extra doors or not? I don't know.
Okay.
All right.
No.
No, you're right. You're right. Let's try it out. Let's try it out.
I like the levers.
Meanwhile,
you assumed. Go ahead. Sorry.
From across the room, across the spire opening that you had passed, you start to hear something. You can't see it, but you do start to hear a dragging sound.
Oh,
what? A dragging sound?
I'm already hiding.
Dragging, like something being dragged across the stones.
Like a dragon being dragged across the stones.
It's way worse.
Is what you hear.
What is that?
You interpret it as something being dragged.
A ch.
Yeah, a ch sound.
Hey,
wait. Is it a ch sound?
It's a ch sound.
That's exactly what it sounds like.
Wow.
I listen for a response.
No response, other than your own echo.
Is it still dragging?
Yeah.
You still hear the dragging.
Well, let's go find it.
It's slow and methodical.
This time. Well.
Yes,
all right. Fine. Let's go.
Do you want to lead us this time?
No, it's fine. We'll just climb down safely. All right, and then we'll go up the rope.
All right. So exactly like we did it worked out, right?
It's true. Look, no one has any scars on their bodies at all. We are all perfectly in the peak of health. Amazing.
And taking so by the way, you missed it when you opened the chest. You got a you had found another piece of the pie of the magical pie, which gives you increased health. So you actually have 25 HP now. You gain plus 5 HP.
Yeah, redo our. Do we get full hearts?
You got full hearts too. Yes, let's call it full hearts.
I think I didn't eat that milkshake, guys. I feel much stronger.
You look stronger. Hey, let's just climb down and they can jump into our arms.
Yeah. Okay.
No, I would prefer to climb. I'm not liking the heights that much.
Do you want to get on my back?
I'm gonna try and climb down as fast as possible so it doesn't make me jump.
Yeah.
Right. I put Quentin
I don't
on
care
my
if it's disadvantage. I'm gonna climb down as quickly as possible.
Okay, then roll for it. Yeah.
Does Quentin have any trouble holding on because of the oil?
Ooh.
Maybe.
That's a 3.
That's a 3. You climb down really fast, too fast.
Whoa! You're so fast.
Some would call it falling. And as you fall / climb down really fast, you end up taking 2 points of damage on your way back down. But the rest of you very safely, because you have this knowledge of going up and down these walls, you're able to traverse them in a safe way. You've kind of gauged where the handholds are. You know, you've done this a few times now. You're able to get down from this alcove, make your way across this snaking room in between these spikes again, stepping over the piles of refuse and bones. And then finding your way back to the rope that Quentin had placed before, climbing yourselves back up to the original entrance to the room. And you hear the dragging sound. It's definitely closer now. It's definitely still dragging. It seems to be in the room in front of you.
The one with the levers?
The one with the levers.
Oh, God.
I'm going to peek out.
Who's got their lanterns lit?
I don't think I actually said I had one.
Okay, everyone who has their lanterns lit, roll a perception check for me.
No one's holding one.
Oof, 2.
I had a lantern once.
6.
Well, 8 if I had it out. At one point I did this, but I don't think it was actually lit. That's probably why I can't see.
8.
Man, this thing does not work well.
Jack, you clock that it's to your left, but you still don't see it necessarily. And as you kind of hold your lantern up and look around, you're trying to figure out maybe it's on the walls, maybe it's on the ceiling. Until you feel the hand grab your leg.
Bro grabs.
What? Is that you? No. Wait, is it me?
Can I look down? What do I see? A hand?
You look down, and what you see is a one-armed skeleton cut off at the torso. Basically, the legs and the pelvis are missing. So you see a spinal cord connected to a set of ribs, connected to a face, connected to one arm. And this arm has been dragging itself towards you across this floor and has just reached your feet, grabbing onto your leg in the process.
I'm kicking it off.
It's not me. It's not me.
Roll an attack for me.
With advantage, or how does that work again? Or would that just be regular?
Roll an attack for me. Yeah, with advantage. It's next to you. It's literally holding on to you. You can't miss it.
Jack, protect us.
You're kicking, right? Okay. You kick and kick and kick, but the grip is firm. The arm, whatever, however it's being held into the socket, connected to the scapula, it's maintaining its grip, not wanting to let go as you kind of wander around the room, kicking your leg into the air.
Get it off. I'm gonna lay on my back and just kick in the air. Get it off! Get it off!
I would start stabbing it with my trident.
It's alive! It's alive! Watch my leg, please.
I'm gonna hide in the corner. Oh my God!
Just swinging my axe like crazy.
Yeah.
And with the help of Cervantes and Bro Grabs, you're able to quickly disassemble this skeleton. You know, you knock the arm off.
Disassemble?
You kick. No, disassemble.
Disassemble.
You kick the head. You kick the rib cage. You scatter the bones into the corners of the room. The fingers still trying to grip your leg as even
It's still alive? Grabbing, or is it just like holding on?
cut off at the elbow. The fingers are still trying to grip onto your leg. When you hear another set of bones wandering down the staircase, the familiar dragging sound before you hear clunk, 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 clunk as a skeleton tumbles down the eastern staircase. Starts reanimating itself, getting back up off of the floor. This one fully with legs and with arms.
I immediately start stabbing at this thing.
Cervantes runs up and violently attacks the skeleton with your trident.
You got this.
Okay. As you might know, skeletons mostly made out of bones. The trident basically just goes around the bones. You're not really able to do anything.
You could ever think of
Probably.
to try.
Yeah.
Only thing worse would be a spear.
Yeah, I'm gonna use the second worst thing to pull my short bow and be like, oh, I'll help you, and pull a short bow and like fire an arrow at it.
Okay, roll an attack.
You can do it. You can do it.
4.
Your arrow passes right through the skeleton. Actually lodges in the skeleton, sticking but doing no damage whatsoever, not stopping it at all from moving toward you progressively. And as that happens,
I throw the bow down. Oh god!
another skeleton tumbles its way down the toward the eastern staircase. So you now
you're making it worse.
the bits of 2 skeletons on either side. What are you guys doing?
You can do it.
I'm showing off my new ankle bracelet. Hey, programs, check this out.
Oh, righteous.
It's pretty metal.
And then I'm gonna go kick one of the skeletons with my new
metal.
ankle bracelet. Just try to do bone on bone clash.
Bone on bone. I grab one of Quentin's skulls and just start chucking them like grenades at the.
Okay. I want to call you Cornelia. Jack, roll an attack. Brogabs, roll an attack.
Is that with disadvantage, or how does that work?
With advantage, we get because Dick's supposed to.
Yeah. With advantage because dexterity, right? Because you were throwing something.
Yes.
Sweet.
15.
16.
A 15 and a 16. Okay,
now.
cool. Jack, what are you attacking with?
My foot and the bone attached to it.
Your foot and the bone attached to it. Okay. So there's 2 skeletons in front of you. You've got one on the west, you've got one on the east. Which one are you going for?
The one closest to me.
That's going to be the one on the west, because it had come down first. So you run over to this skeleton on the west. You kick your leg up into the air, roughly head height.
Yeah.
Yeah, taking the head off of this skeleton. The arm that was currently attached to your leg goes flying in the process. The skeleton continues to move. Cullen, Brograbs, you throw a skeleton head at the skeleton to the east.
I look at Quentin. Fight fire with fire.
and the skeleton head bounces right off of the skull, doing no real damage.
Don't fight fire with fire.
I want to take my trident. I don't know. I've already taken an action, but I want to take my trident and hold it backwards like a baseball bat and just start whacking this thing as hard as I can.
All right. You resume a position where your trident is a baseball bat as another skeleton wanders and falls down the stairs to the west-hand side.
Oh, no, I'm making it worse.
Yeah.
Okay. I take my axe and I just try and like hook it and start dragging it toward the pit. Yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
Okay. Quentin, roll an attack. Brograbs, you actually Quentin, roll your attack first. Sorry, Cervantes, roll your attack first.
Whatever your name is.
Yeah, sorry. Names, words.
Baseball swing with a 15.
How do you guys do this? Really? Like, my mind is fried already. I have a little, almost 2 hours into this. How do you do this?
I have a card that has everyone's name on it.
Yeah.
Tricky.
In big letters, and then because I always forget, and I have like in the view of where everyone is on channel, so I'm just like, and
don't have a brain to start.
Cullen.
Empty your brain.
That'll help.
Too many mind.
Okay.
Too much.
Cervantes, You rolled. I'm sorry. What did you roll again? It was high enough. It was high enough to hit. Okay. You start using your trident as a baseball bat, swinging wildly, crashing into skeletons. Which one are you aiming for? There's now 2 in the west, 1 minus ahead, and 1 in the east.
I think I was in the east. I said.
Okay, great. You swing at the skeleton that Brograbs had just been aiming at. He threw a skull at it. It bounced off mercilessly, but you're able to take a swing and just thrash the skeleton. Bits and bones flying off. But again, not taking it off of its feet. It's still moving towards you. Somehow animated, not seemingly controlled by its head. As another skeleton falls its way down the eastern set of staircases.
How many skeletons are there now?
You're now up to 4.
4 skeletons.
With 1 broken on the ground.
Should we just go? Should we just go back and just go in there, and they can all just start falling into the pit because they're just keep coming?
Well, I'm already sweeping them in. Follow me.
Are they just gonna drag themselves up?
Trying to hook them. I try and hook as many as I can on the axe part of my axe, and just drag them over towards the pit.
Okay.
There's gonna be 13 of them. We found 13 bodies, guys. They're all falling.
Ooh, that's true.
Okay, well that means the end is in sight. Put him in the pit. What happens if I try and drag it over to the pit?
Yeah, roll a strength check for me. Let's go with that.
10? Is
that with advantage?
Yeah.
Okay. It's a battle of wills. It's strong, but you make headway. It's wily. You try to pull it, and there's very few places for you to actually latch onto because it's just bones. You try to hook a foot, and it steps over. Yeah, exactly. And though you're able to make a little bit of progress, you're not really able to push any of them off. As you hear another skeleton bumble its way down the stairs. This one, not in great shape. Really, just 2 arms. 2 arms and a head and a bit of a rib cage. Kind of crawling its way down.
The machine is breaking. Oh, I'm just saying that the skeleton making machine is breaking. We're gonna be okay.
Can I take a moment to look around? Is there anything that seems different than when we first entered? Is there something glowing or...
The only thing that's different from when you entered was you flipped a bunch of levers in this room. In fact, you flipped all the levers in this room. And
yes, it's the lever room. Do
this is the lever room.
Do any of the walls look different? Like, don't touch these levers, or warning signs that we missed?
Not necessarily. All of them are still flipped on. Okay, you want to start flipping levers off?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Based on where you are, you're facing south right now. There was 3 on the south wall, 3 on the west wall, 3 on the east wall, 4 on the north wall, separated by the wall which had actually opened, which allowed you to go into the circular set where the spire was.
So they're falling from the east stairs. Maybe we should.
They're falling from the east and the west stairs. Yeah.
Throw those ones.
Oh, okay, yeah. Because we flipped them all up.
But I'm done.
Right?
You flipped them all up.
So put them all down. Put them all down. I'll go to one side and I'll put them all down.
Okay. You all disperse, trying to avoid these skeletons, which are now falling down the stairs willy-nilly, going and flipping these levers off one by one. And you do notice, as you flip one off, one of the skeletons which was standing de-animates, falling to the floor.
Oh.
Okay.
Whoa.
Okay.
Whoa. I did that.
Okay.
Flip them down. Flip more down.
Flip that one back up.
Maybe we flip one at a time.
I'm putting all on my side. I'm on the west side. I'm going to put them all down. I'm not playing around with this stuff.
Yeah. The one you flip back up, Brograbs, the skeleton starts to rattle a little bit, starts to stir, but doesn't necessarily get up right away.
I do it like a light switch. I flip it down and up real quick.
Yeah,
and mine's stuck.
It seems to rattle a hair every time you flip it on and off, but
poke at
yeah, it takes a moment.
You can do it.
Okay, I'm gonna go around and put all the other ones down while he's doing this.
And as you flip all these levers down back into the, let's call it the off position, the skeletons, which are animated, stop moving.
Oh,
You notice piles of skulls on the floor, piles of skeleton on the floor. You notice in the staircase piles of bones now, as if maybe they were on their way to you. The rest of them were on their way to you.
I'm gonna put them all in the
Start
pit.
collecting the skulls.
Oh,
I'm gonna get a couple skulls and just
okay.
Thank you.
Yeah. How many skulls do you have on your bandolier now? It was like 5 before. You threw one.
Yeah, I filled it
maybe
back
2.
up. I'm back
Yeah,
at
you
5
filled
again
back
now.
up. You're back at 5. Yeah, just set on the bandolier of the skull bandolier.
Are any of them
Can I
children?
grab a couple
did
of
we
the
say?
jaws and give him pauldrons?
I don't think so.
Oh,
Yeah, take the jaw. And
That's
kinda-
cool.
Hmm.
damn.
Roll a perception check and see if you can determine the age of bones by the length of them. It's very hard to tell. I mean, obviously they're bones. They're
Oh, with the disadvantage, probably.
At
Yeah.
16.
By the length of them?
Oh, disadvantage?
11.
So you're just trying to tell if they're like
No, just me,
older
I
than
guess.
13?
just trying to figure out if they're children.
Okay.
Now, keep in mind that the children that you were looking for, Ancho was 18 and Alana was 16.
Oh.
I
So
think there's gonna be adult-sized bones.
Yeah.
pretty much adult-sized bones anyway.
They're all kid-sized bones, so we're good.
They're all kids.
Right.
You guys
Yeah,
are
boy.
monsters.
This isn't your campaign. Come on.
Yeah, this isn't James' campaign.
Fair.
This
Would
is
you
an
roll?
orphanage, you bastards.
I rolled an 11.
Okay. You
God,
do
they're
find
orphan skeletons.
with the help of Quentin, who rolled a 16, you do find that there's bones of varying size.
To different age.
It's hard to tell what ages people actually expired at, but
Yeah, I'll just kick the smaller ones into the pit, and I'll take the larger ones. Oof.
there's different size bones.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
That's-
odd reaction.
I'm still whacking the skeleton in front of me, just beating the crap out of it.
It's long since stopped moving.
Yeah.
So
I'm
if
gonna
there's
make sure.
13 skeletons, but there are 14 switches on the wall. It said.
There's 13
There are
switches.
13
and 13
switches.
There were
switches, and
13
then
skeletons.
one large one in the center.
One large one in the center.
So these literally were built just for the skeletons? And I guess the middle one is for the door. Is this it? There has to be more to this place than just this one room, right? We have to be able to... Should we go back?
Go back where?
I'm very confused.
top?
Back to the main, the main room, the big room we came from.
Maybe there's something we missed up there.
Maybe. I mean, or we can play with this lever in the middle a little bit more, but I mean, I don't know.
Well, we had to pull it 3 times. I counted before anything happened. Maybe we should try it a few more times.
All right, I'll try it. I'm gonna try
You
it
got it?
3 more times.
Yeah, the lever now stuck in an on position. Let's call it an on position. Not
Ooh.
really able to move. Seems to be whatever you pulled on the walls corresponded to the lever, and the lever corresponded to the door.
Oh, so releasing all the skeletons allowed us to open the door. Very smart. Okay.
Wow, that was smart, Quentin.
Well, I wasn't quick enough, obviously. We almost got killed by a bunch of skeletons.
No.
No, you would have been. You would have destroyed them all. You're very strong.
Oh, thanks.
But
Now what?
Yeah, I don't know what to do now. What do we do now? I guess
we
the
gotta
kids are dead.
climb. We gotta climb up the tower.
They didn't attack us, did they? Interestingly enough, I might have freaked out just a bit. That usually happens when I see the Walking Dead come after me. But
One of them was grabbing my ankle.
it was grabbing your ankle, but
That made me not attack you.
maybe just trying to shake your ankle. Like, hello, I have no legs, so I cannot reach your hand. So
Oh.
maybe I will shake your leg instead.
Oh,
I'm gonna take out a
were they
milkshake.
attacking us?
I mean, do they have any weapons on them?
Yeah, were they?
None of them had any weapons on them.
Oh, do we just
Uh-oh.
like murder
Run on
these
a
poor
limb?
skeletons?
Let's turn one
One
on
on?
and see what happens. No.
Maybe one that's looking real rough.
Wait, one sec. I take the 3 that I just got off my chest, put them on the ground. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, and as you notice, again, they were right at the top of the stairs. You find the rest of the piles, so you're able to kind of, with a little bit of alacrity, figure out like I turn this one on and that one stands up.
Let's try one and see what they do if we don't attack them. Maybe we can talk to them. Or
Yeah, maybe they go somewhere. Oh my gosh, the door again.
It's that kind of night.
Oh man.
Apartment managing.
Taco Bell.
Don't do it. It's not recommended.
So which one are we turning on?
Well, she turned into a cat.
Yeah, you wanted to find one that was a little rough for wear, right?
Yes.
Okay. So you flip switches until you find one that animates one that has no legs. It's a
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's my reaction. I'm so sorry.
And when you turn it on, it starts to crawl toward you, but sort of aimlessly. It just seems to be like it's searching almost for something, but not necessarily not necessarily trying to attack you, but it is moving toward you generally.
I move out of the way or behind Quentin.
Yeah, which you're able to do because it's very slow as it moves across the room.
Let's see where it goes.
Yeah, it keeps moving toward you guys.
Oh, okay.
It seems to be you're the final destination. It doesn't appear to be wandering anywhere else.
I take out some paper and my feather and ink, and I'm going to try to just put it in front of it and say, "Tell us your story. Write it for the ages." Does it write? Does it write?
It grabs the pencil or the pen, and it puts the pen on the paper, and then just draws a line and kind of tears the paper as it continues trying to make its way toward you. Now with a pen in its hand, using it for leverage as it goes toward you.
I weaponized it. Oh, shoot. All right. Bro grabs, you're a nice gentleman. Go over there and give him a big hug.
Him?
Try to befriend it.
Okay. Hey, come here, bud. All right.
It shifts its gaze back toward you and starts crawling toward you now with a pen in its hand.
Oh, you want an autograph? No, I don't do those. Come here. Pick it up. Hi.
It's kind of flailing.
Give it a bro grab. It's fine. No, don't fight.
High five.
Cool.
He wants a high five.
Oh.
And it almost like it's trying to stab you now. It seems like maybe
Okay, all right. This is
maybe it's figuring it out.
What do you think?
All right. It's starting to learn how to literally kill us. So let's just turn the thing off because this is not working.
Huh?
Just hold it up by its arms. Hey.
Oh.
Yeah, and it's like reaching for you. It's trying to grab your face.
Oh. There you go.
Maybe they were blind in their life and they're trying to feel your face.
It grabs your face, but it's not able to get a grip. But it's trying really hard at this point in time.
Okay.
Like if you keep doing that, it's probably going to get you at some point.
He's getting feisty.
Huh.
What do you?
Finding
I'm gonna
places,
get you.
just
I'm gonna
fingers.
get you.
Yeah, I'm gonna get you.
Okay, this is starting to feel morbid now. All right, I'm gonna turn the switch off.
And
Okay.
it falls limp.
Hey, brother.
Still together, held
Just-
together, but limp.
Oh.
Wow.
Can I search these skeletons? Is there any, like, do any of them have anything on them? Are they all, like, naked? Or do any of them have clothing that I could search through, or amulets, or bracelets?
There
or
was scattered bits and remnants of things, but yeah, for the most part, these seemed like they were very old skeletons. They didn't seem fresh at all. I mean, these bodies have been sitting here for very, very, very long time. So a lot of the material which was on them presumably it's just gone to time. It's been eaten by moths. It's been eaten by flies. Flesh is gone. Roll a perception check though for me and see if we can discern anything.
That's a nat 1.
That's a natural 1. You find nothing. Yep.
We're gonna get nowhere with these rolls, guys.
I keep wanting to think this is some kind of puzzle, but
why would you think it is a puzzle?
It's a room full of levers. I don't know.
And it opened the door already, right?
Yes, but usually people don't usually just say, "Oh, I'm going to go into the pit full of spikes." They usually go, "Oh, there's probably more things I got to do," and then that will eventually bring up like some kind of ladder or like crossing path. This is, I mean, we're kind of we're being kind of silly and dumb, honestly. But
maybe I'll try looking up the tower. See if I'm gonna try going out to the tower to see if there are more entry ways other than the chest room.
Heads back outside, and roll a perception check for me, Jack.
I'll hold the lantern up to Jack so they can see better.
Oh, with disadvantage? 9.
9. You wander around back out to the outside of this large structure. Again, when you entered, there was just a pile of debris, stone, junk, bits of table and wood and all sorts of other refuse that had just been discarded, sort of right in the front of this castle. Again, a very decrepit old castle. It hasn't been used in a long, long time. You do see the remnants of a staircase on the outside of the tower, but it doesn't appear to be a full staircase. It seems to be sort of missing a lot of the steps to get up there, but it does appear like maybe it was used at a particular point in time. Actually, roll another perception check for me.
Oh, so we went upstairs and outside to explore. Gotcha.
You look a little distance away. You see the coast. There's water. There's sand. You look at a large spire. It's near the coast. Sand. Large spire. Sand. And you think, I've heard of a lighthouse before. Maybe this was a lighthouse.
What?
Oh. The lighthouse, guys.
What's that?
Oh,
interesting. We have to light it.
Oh.
It's got to do its job.
Oh, so you are going to climb up there?
Yeah. I guess I am.
Well, I will wait down here on the ground with 2 feet securely on the soil.
Wait.
Well, you see, bro, grabs this.
Wait. Oh. If we light it, will the kids see it?
Not if they're inside.
Huh.
Yeah, if it's still alive.
Yes, if their eyes have not been plucked from their heads, possibly.
Okay.
They want to see it.
Wait. No, never mind. Okay.
I'm waiting.
No.
Still waiting? No waiting.
No.
Okay. Well.
Yeah.
Maybe I will start making dinner while you climb this impossibly tall tower and light it.
Jack.
All right.
I'm just
Shall
thinking about climbing, and it just makes me feel like maybe I'll stay down here.
Okay, what about rope?
Do we have rope? I don't think we have rope.
We have rope. We have rope. I've used rope.
Yeah.
Have rope.
Okay.
Oh, my rope traps. Yeah.
Yeah, there's rope traps. Let's say you have 25 feet of rope. I don't think you ever bought rope anywhere, but we're gonna give you 25 feet of rope.
I purchased rope. I have rope.
I believe you.
I love lamp.
We believe you, Bobby.
We'll just tie ourselves to ourselves.
Tell me what could go wrong.
Right? It's like
as you ponder this, Cervantes goes and starts a little fire and starts making a little camp. You look up at this tower. It does seem impossible to climb. I mean, maybe you could do it. It would take a long time. There were stairs, but it's...
And the stairs were on the outside, huh? Not the inside?
They were on the outside for whatever reason. It seemed like there was a spiral staircase going around this at one point in time.
Do you think they turned it on from the inside? Well, it's working.
Oh, brilliant! Yes, maybe I'll go in and I'll do the lever, and you can tell me if it worked or not.
Oh yeah, okay.
I have a
All right.
question. Quick question. Just go with me.
Quentin, wait.
This is not for Quentin. This is just for those who are immediately around me.
Yeah.
What kind of person builds a lighthouse? A lighthouse meant to keep ships from crashing into the shore. Very proud civic duty to those who travel by boat, and then puts a fucking pit trap full of spikes beneath it. My question is now over.
You all think very deep and hard about this question, as it's a really great question to ponder.
As I run downstairs.
Okay, great.
and flip the lever, which again is unable to be moved anymore for whatever reason.
Dang it, I
As
forgot.
soon as this door opened, it's stuck.
Flip another one.
You can turn other levers on if you want.
I'll
One at a time.
Turn them all on. Turn them
I'm
all
gonna
on. Turn them all on.
turn them all on and then switch it off. Wait, because like didn't because it's stuck on the on position.
Yes.
When we first got down here, it was stuck on the off position, though, right?
Yes. Yeah,
It
it was
wasn't
able to be
stuck.
moved. It just wasn't stuck. Now
Okay,
it's
I'll flip them all on, and then I will put it on the off. Well, no, but it was already off, so we already know what would happen if it was off. So never mind.
You very quickly run around the room again with 4 or 5 skeletons animated inside it as soon as you turn it on. You try to move the lever, but it does not move still.
Yeah,
So you very quickly flip everything back off. Into the
we already know
you are.
We already know what would happen if it was on the off position. We came down, it was already off, so it's not going to do anything.
Correct.
Okay, so I'll go back up. Okay, never mind. That was dumb.
It didn't work.
Yeah, no,
Quentin,
it's not
Nothing's
on.
on.
Roll a perception
Oh.
check for me, Quentin.
Okay,
But Cervantes had like a thought, okay?
19.
And I
Okay.
think I've got an answer.
Quentin, while you were down there pondering why all of this would exist, you thought back to Simon, a lonely guy.
Simon.
You met him. He was the person who actually put the ad out. He told you that his children, again 18 and 16, Ancho and Elena, were missing, and he thought maybe they came here, miles away from his house, a day actually away from where they lived. You thought that was suspicious.
What?
Again, putting 2 and 2 together, coming to a place where there is a literal pit trap, death trap, where people
Okay.
seem to have been dropped onto spikes.
Okay.
Bro
So
grabs.
you've got a lighthouse, right? There's a light at the top, right?
There's not currently, but at some point in time in the past, there was a light at the top of this lighthouse.
Okay. What is attracted to light? Bugs.
Birds. Oh.
Bugs.
Yeah. The other B word.
You get the bugs, right? They come to the light, and then they fall, and they land on the spikes. Now you got yourself bugs. You get a bug BQ.
Brilliant. I'm gonna look around. Do I see a man in the bushes watching us anywhere? Preferably
You
Simon.
Just
You can roll a
progress.
perception check, but yeah, roll a perception check actually.
No, you don't.
It's okay.
But you don't
I
immediately see anyone. The only person you see is Cervantes making a little fire and trying to warm up some food.
Trying to warm up some milkshakes.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but I'm getting the impression that this man we met, Simon, is a lonely guy and had us go here to a pit trap with skeletons because he might have been bored and wanted us to just fall in here and die. But what would that do for him? And he's not even here to watch us die. What would be the point?
Is he protecting something here? Turns him in.
Why would he send us here if he was protecting something here?
So maybe we would turn into skeletons and protect it for him.
But if I was hiding a thing, why would I be like, "Hey, go to that thing and then become skeletons"? Hopefully, that seems like a bad idea.
You would. Okay,
Sounds like a horrible idea.
You tell someone to go away because you didn't want them where you were.
Oh yeah, but he put an ad out. Why would you put an ad out and you're like, "Oh, I'm annoyed with you. Go die." That just seems weird.
Did other
You're
people
just a weird
answer
guy?
to the ad? Are there more people here?
What if there's like
No one else here.
13 other people that answer?
And just coincidentally, the 13 levers that he built in the structure that was a collapsed structure that we literally had to bomb our way into. It seems like a lot of work.
It does seem a bit improbable.
There's a lot of planning that was involved, I think. So we're dealing with the genius.
So should we just go kill Simon now? Like, I feel like we should just kill Simon now.
Kill us.
Why don't we just ask him?
No,
We could just
why-
ask
Need
him.
proof?
We need to light the lighthouse first, no?
I take a stick
No.
from the fire and I try and throw it to the top of the lighthouse.
Yeah, roll a
How
D100.
close does it get?
46.
You throw it 46 feet, 100 feet shy of where you need it to get to.
I'm gonna.
Good though.
I bet I could go throw it farther, and I'm gonna try.
Okay, roll a D100.
This is flaming stick just
88.
88.
Whoa.
And
Whoa.
Jack Axe hurls
Jack
the torch
Axe.
88 feet into the air.
That
It's
was
that
quite
extra
amazing.
eighth of an inch.
It bounces off of the wall and lands on one of the steps which had been there previously, which was like half crumbled and leading up the side of it. It does not fall back to the ground.
Do the steps fall down, or
The steps don't fall down. Some debris and dust falls down from them. But again, really treacherous. You're looking at it going, that's a bad idea. Everything in me says, probably shouldn't try to go up there.
when the DM tells you that, I think you're supposed to listen, right?
Steps are too few and far between.
Okay.
All right, so Jason, our
I don't
mission,
know
like,
what to do.
yeah, our immediate
Yeah.
mission was to try to find these kids in this lighthouse that was like all messed up. But
Zoop, zoop,
our
zoop.
overarching mission was to find something at the statues, but instead of the statues, we found a card for the Romano milk bar, right? That was
Let's
like our
go
other
back.
thing going on. Okay.
That's exactly what happened. So, main quest, if we were to call it that, would be to find these shields. You already have one. It's black obsidian. You found it at the Shrine of Rita. You had to kill the Rancor for it. Sorry, Yoshi, the whatever he was. It was too long ago. Some
pretty
sort of
much the same
Rancor
thing.
/ giant dinosaur thing.
So let us maybe go check out these smoothie makers.
Yeah, that was the main quest. The side quest was the I picked up the notice saying that there was missing children.
Which are not here.
Well,
They're still
wait.
missing. They
This
appear to be
bigger
missing.
Well,
mystery.
here's the thing. They started missing. They're still missing. It's not like we've made it worse,
We didn't make it worse.
right?
I don't know if they're all. Well, I don't know if they're all kids, because this guy's saying his kids were literally like a day's travel away from home, just hanging out
How
at
did
a
he know they
lighthouse.
came here?
I don't know. I think he
Hey.
said that they came here to hang out. I guess he said or something.
For a
Not
day?
sure.
That's what you remember.
Huh. I
Strange.
warm up my milkshake on the fire.
Mm.
Wait
Is that
till
good
it's
like
soup.
that?
Yeah, oh yeah. Milk soup shake. Soup.
Yeah. Okay.
Or milk, it'll make you sleepy.
And at
Watch
this
out.
point in
Kind of like
time,
hot cocoa.
you've spent a good portion of the day spelunking, and the sun is starting to go down. Maybe a
Well-
fresh mind in the morning would do you all some good.
Let us
Yeah,
get some rest. We've
Yes.
been through quite a bit, yes?
Definitely.
Okay.
All right. I'll pull out my nice...
So then,
No,
what?
I was just going to say, I pull out my nice camping gear.
yeah, oh yeah, yeah. You got what's that tent that you've got there? It's fancy. Is it an Eastman?
Yes, it's just it's just a nice fur interior fur tent with the outside has been sewn on for like weatherproof leather strips. So it's like I have a furry interior tent. The entire interior is just fur.
I'm gonna find a nice tree.
That sounds nice. That sounds lovely.
Do some pull-ups off of.
Yes, but unfortunately, it's too warm if 2 people are in here. So please stay out. Okay, good night.
I go to I spot Jack.
Yeah. You get some reps in.
Oh, thanks, man.
Get it?
How's that ankle cloth you gave me? Still hanging on?
Hell yeah. Hey, I'm really confused.
That's my everyday life, but
Okay,
what's up?
Cool. No, just as long as I'm not alone.
Yeah, you're cool.
Those guys seem like really smart. They're very nice, but I feel like I'm not helping, you know?
Oh, I think we're a big help. I mean, they wouldn't have gotten out of that pit, you know?
You know, I jump up and start doing pull-ups too, right next to
turn.
No, while we're both having a conversation.
But we're like, are we going at the same time or?
No, like.
Yeah, we're like you make it harder for.
You know.
While this is happening, go ahead. Sorry, keep going. Please keep going. Please keep
going.
Oh
no. That was a like an ellipses anyway.
Oh, okay. While this is happening, I'm like watching them bond. I'm just like looking over at Cervantes' his feet that are hanging out of the tent, and I just go over to the tent and just like.
This tent is only like it goes to my waist. It's just my lower body is sticking out. Good
Cervantes.
Oh, sorry, I am sleeping.
Yes, obviously. Cervantes, listen, I need to talk to you. This is very serious. We have been traveling together for a while now. I think that we are, for better or worse, stuck together at this point. I mean, I love these 2 stud muffins very much, but you and I seem to clash a lot. But we have to find some kind of middle ground, something that we both can relate with. I mean, we're both, very smart, very refined. We both like the nicer things. I'm sure we can get along if we tried hard enough.
Absolutely. I agree. Here, let me show you something. Hand me your coin purse. My hand pops
Oh,
out.
sure.
Great. Look, we are friends already.
Are you keeping my purse? Are you keeping my purse?
No. Here, and you hear me dumping out coins. Here, please have the purse back.
I will set this tent on fire. Literally, I will set it on fire. I have a lantern. It is
joking.
Lit. I will set this tent on fire.
I am joking with you. Here are your coins back. I am kidding. You are fine. You are fine.
Put them all back.
Put them all back.
All of them.
All back. I have put all of your coins back. See, like, this is what we need to. We need to trust each other. Yes. I'll open the flap. You do not trust me. I think that is the problem. The relationship.
You don't give me a reason to. You just stole my purse a second ago.
Of any good relationship is trust. So if you trust me, I will trust you, and we will get along famously.
I can trust that I cannot trust you. That's a start. I will talk to you more about this later on. I am now annoyed.
Look, please. Here's the thing.
And I will wander off and sleep alone.
Oh, all right.
Cervantes, roll a d20.
Okay, bro grabs. They're getting along so well over there, you know. Really bonding.
17.
Quentin, subtract 17 ruples from your
total. No. Oh, I wasn't actually trying to steal from him.
You can be a good person and give it back. Yeah.
In the morning. In the morning. You know,
in a couple of months, if you remember.
It's heavy.
Next episode.
And as you all settle down for the evening, left to your own devices, you warm up some milkshakes. You consume them. They're delicious. I mean, even warm. It's some sort of magic that they serve there in the Romano milk bar.
I'm not drinking one. I got full health.
Okay, you don't need to. Jack goes without food in the evening because they are just that much of a stud.
I live off of pull-ups.
And
Getting cut.
you all awaken the next morning right outside of Logion Castle. The dew, or the fog hanging low in the air, being near the coast. It's dark as the sun starts to come up. Thankfully, no skeletons attacked you in the night, as far as you know.
Good, we turned all the levers off, guys.
You all have maybe a clearer head about the situation you have gone through yesterday. You think back on why someone would tell you to go to a place in the middle of nowhere that's clearly abandoned with what looks like traps inside, and think hard about what sort of a person would do that to you. And you think more importantly about the attack from Rapine, the Triga, and how they had destroyed Juno not a few days prior.
That's how I hear
And
his name.
how Kasparov had warned you that war was coming. War with a foreign adversary who is powerful, clearly. They sent one against you. Imagine if there was an army. And you remember the shield that you were looking for at the shrine of Hermanus. Clearly gone. Perhaps pried out of the ground by an unknown force. And you remember the scrap of paper leading you to the Romano Milk Bar. And with all these thoughts in your mind, plenty of places to go, plenty of things to do, people to see, you get up and enjoy your morning. Maybe make a little coffee. A little stretching, a little yoga. Yeah. Some push-ups. You got to get the arms, got to get that blood flowing. Yeah, absolutely.
Bend and a dip. Look at my toes.
Quentin.
Just my fingers.
Quentin. Come here for a second.
Oh,
Yes. And I will make my way over to him and then keep a safe distance. Yes, and hold my purse on my side.
Put my hand over his shoulder.
I hold my purse tighter.
Yep.
And I hold out the 17 rubles. I did not mean to, but it seems some of your cash flow has found its way into my tent. I do apologize. It was not my intent to take your money, but just to prove a point that we need to trust each other. So in the spirit of trust, here, I will give you this. And if you'd like, you can hold my coin purse for a day. Because I trust you.
I'll hold my coin purse out, and I will let him put it back in. All right, it's a fair, good start.
Look, I am what you'd say interested in the coin, in the money. Yes, it is true. I very much like this stuff, but I do not like to have coin that I have not earned. It is not worth having unless you have earned it fairly.
Well, that's one thing you and I don't agree on. I'll take coin whenever I can get it. But yes, I totally understand what you mean, of course. But I think the big thing, the better thing is that, that you and I both like money. So that's good, and we can try to help each other get more money. That is even better.
The more the better, yes. I agree.
Great. Okay, well,
it is my dream
I think I can make a friendship out of that by itself.
Buy a large warehouse to store all my money in and just dive into it head first and swim in it like an ocean of
That's
coins.
my dream too.
Yes, I've been told by many people it's not how it would work. You would just smash into
They say you would die, but I mean,
gold
they don't know.
coins and snap your neck, but I envision a much more soft landing coming up.
I mean, how would you know unless you had a pool of money? And no one's had a pool of money. We'd be the first.
Yes.
Right.
So,
right.
To the pool of money, and I will take my hot tea and just... There we go.
Both of you roll a history check real quick for me.
15.
7.
Cervantes, you did know a guy who had a pool of money one time. It was like a long time ago, and he was an acquaintance of an acquaintance sort of thing. But
let me tell you a story I've
possible.
heard one time about a friend a long way away, and I'll just start to tell him about this
Oh, yeah, we'll just kind
pool
of
of money.
we'll
It
walk
was
along.
more of a,
two
it was
nobles.
more of a
Yes. Oh.
jacuzzi, but you know, close enough.
So we'll just walk along the path. I guess
Okay.
we're probably gonna head. Are we heading back to?
Yeah, so options
Romano,
would be if you went to Rancho Romano, that's where the milk bar is. That's where the card is that you found it at the Shrine of Hermanus. Or I believe Simon was in Treslini and not Rancho Romano. But if someone knows better than me, please correct my memory on that. But I'm fairly certain he was there, which is north of Rancho Romano as well.
The question is, friends, do we head towards Simon for revenge, or do we go on to the mystery and unravel it in Rancho Romano?
Let's keep them guessing and continue on our mission. That's my vote.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. This is not
Yeah,
a
he'll
bad
be
way of
thinking like,
going.
oh, where are they? Are they back? Oh, and we'll just be living our lives, right? It's positive.
Yeah.
It's
good.
the
All right.
greatest revenge is to live a life well.
But just know now we have traitorous eyes all over us, and only we can stick together. A unit.
People are watching us right
60.
now. Where do you think
Yes.
Well,
from?
Yeah.
Not literally right now. I'm just saying,
Where
like,
are these people watching this?
no, I was just saying, Simon, he was a traitor. He made us go here, try to kill us. So he's probably part of the bad people that are coming to kill everyone.
Maybe I will
Don't worry about it. It's fine. Let's.
watch behind myself from now on.
Lead the way.
Quentin,
All
you
right.
think for a moment you see someone in the bushes,
Oh,
There's a dog barking.
but when you look back, there's nothing there.
just my imagination, I guess.
And
And
you seem
you
to have a very active imagination.
take the path north from Logion Castle, which would lead you back to Rancho Hermano if you were just pretty much heading straight north. It's 3/4 of a day or so to get up there from here, so it's going to be the bulk of the day just spent traveling. Again, your donkey Navi leading the way, which you had borrowed from Leanna so long ago in Juneau, and your little cart.
Navi.
You of course you fed Navi some turkey, and it didn't go so well.
And I'm gonna tell Cervantes and Quentin my idea about turning money into paper so they can swim in it and stuff, and thinking it's a great idea. And
But paper has no value.
yeah, but it will, man. And you could swim in it. You can have a pool of paper money.
Well, why would you want to use paper money? It'll probably tear and rip. No, if it gets wet, it is done for.
Oh,
Not
you're
a very
right.
secure
Maybe we
way.
should maybe get out of something hardier, but still soft
Well.
and subtle. Supple?
Well, gold is already perfect substance for this.
That is true. Gold is perfect.
Yes, there's nothing
Well.
like gold in this world. Nothing.
Except for
Gold.
rubles, which are the actual currency of the world,
Yeah,
which is very
yes.
similar to gold.
Yes.
Which is what Jackax tells them.
Ruble gold. Ruble gold. Obviously, is what we're talking about. Ruble gold.
Of course.
Of course. Of course.
Give a little nugget.
Why?
Sorry. Just because you're here, man.
She leans over to give Navi a little nuggie.
Navi farts at you. Still a little bit of turkey remnants in there in that
God.
digestive system.
Jackax, please do not ever do what you just did again.
I didn't do it.
After a good day of traveling, the sun is beginning to go down again as you reach Rancho Romano. Again, a bustling outdoor sort of cityscape full of animals and plants and people, and this is a ranch town. And as you start to pull in, you see a large conglomeration. These actually, everyone roll a perception check.
Oh, here we go.
Natural one with disadvantage.
16.
16.
A 19 and a 1, if that matters.
Okay. Cervantes.
1, 2, 3.
You know immediately what these are, whereas everyone else would be absolutely perplexed by this, which is almost odd. You see, standing 5 foot tall at the shoulder, these pink, skin-colored, and sometimes dark skin-colored pigs, giant pigs, I guess you would say. You would all remember Princess Gladiola in Castleton, where you're all from, had a prized pig, but you've never really seen anything like this before. I mean, it's almost your height. It's massive in height and in girth. And a long string of these are being led into Rancho Romano this morning, or this early evening, as you pull up to the city. Seems like maybe they're going to slaughter, or maybe they're being used for something else. You do spy, Cervantes. You spy on the back of one. There's a saddle.
Yes, these are battle pigs. You've not heard of these before? Oh yes, my father used to trade. He is the one I've learned trading from. He would trade cattle, such as this. Donkeys, mules, battle pigs. They are very, very stout, strong animals. Great for riding. Even greater for finding, truffles in the woods sometimes.
Are you serious?
Truffles.
Oh, of course I'm serious. You would need a very, very long weapon, though, to hit from so far away on these, but the best thing is when you take them into battle, at the end of the battle, if they happen to die, well, then you have pork chops and bacon. It is win-win.
Multiple uses.
They're preparing for battle, is what you're saying.
Well, I wouldn't say that. They just seem to have an awfully large amount of them. An awfully large amount of them, yes. Strange.
And as you approach the gates, you see a banner, a sign. Pig races. Tomorrow.
They are
9
definitely
a.m.
here for battle.
5G, 5 ruples for entry.
5 ruple gold for entry.
Well, obviously, count me out. I would never ride such a beast.
Do we have
hold
to
it. Have you heard of
bring our
beginners?
own? Or are we racing the pigs?
Well,
Do they have... We'll have to find out more information. Maybe they
Because I
supply
feel
them.
pretty fast.
I look at their muscles, both of them, and then I reach over to Cervantes and I go, Cervantes, I have a brilliant idea.
yes,
We
what's
take
your idea?
these 2 studs and have them ride these pigs, and they will definitely win. Look at their muscles! And we could bet
You're not wrong.
gold on the rubles on this.
Oh,
and
you
make
could
lots of money.
Lots of money indeed. I
Mm.
like where this is going. Let us go see the details of this particular race, yeah?
Right. Good idea.
All right. You wander up to the banner, the small sign, essentially indicating it's very plain. Pig races, 5 ruples to enter, 20 ruples if you win the race. Pigs provided.
4 to 1 payout. Interesting.
8 racers per race. 1 race on the hour.
You guys can take side bets. We'll ride the pigs. You work the crowd.
Well, look at this. If we all
Where'd
enter,
that come from?
If we all enter,
I knew I liked you, Jackaxe.
Listen. If we enter, all of us together, we still win, even if only one of us wins, right? But then, if we all enter, though, then we're losing the 20. We really need only 1 to enter.
Do we
More
see any
will
other
enter.
racers? Are they our size or
Roll
are
a
they
perception
smaller?
check.
With disadvantage 6.
Well, we could have, Cervantes, we could have one try to win, and then the other one is there just to push
Intercede.
down the other players or the other races or something like that, and make it even easier for us to win.
Yes,
Bake and bake.
but this is like we make 10 gold split 4 ways.
If we do side bets, though, we could make a ton of money.
Well, with side bets maybe, but who would side bet against these 2 studs?
True, very true. We can act like we're totally out of towners, though, right? And be like, oh, we'll try it out. We have no idea if it's gonna be good or not, but
Yes, well, let us watch. Kind sir, how many races are there? Just one?
Hey, move it, pal. You hear as a gentleman riding on the back of one of these pigs kind of ambles through. Get out of the way.
Oh, I am so sorry, my good sir. I did not mean to be in the way of your giant war pig.
Well, get out of the way. This is where we're all going through.
Okay, well, excuse me. And I'll step off to the side.
Yeah, I'll just look and see anywhere there is to enter. I'll just enter. Just entering. Like to enter.
So you just like Brograb just like wanders off and enters.
You don't see like a ticket booth or anything, but you do know when you were here last a couple days ago. Rancho Romano, the main gates in the south of this town basically open to a small area where people live. There's things like shops. There's a restaurant called the Temple of Time. There's the Romano Milk Bar over there, which is where you got your milkshakes. Beyond that, going further into this town is more agricultural. You could find all of your produce for sale, things like farmers markets. You could find seed. You could find any sort of means for taking care of your livestock. But you do know in the very, very back of Rancho Romano, all the way to the north, there is a racetrack. It's a large oval sort of racetrack, and it's got a couple sets of bleachers as well. Stop looking at my notes. It's got a couple sets of bleachers sitting in the middle of this racetrack, kind of facing either direction. Presumably, if there were some sort of entrance to, being able to race, it would be over where the racetrack is.
Okay, here we go. You enter. We'll follow. You enter, you will win, right? Jackax, you always win, correct?
Well, if Brograbs isn't entering, I'm gonna win.
Brograbs, you always win. That's right, you won the carving contest, correct?
I'm just running.
Yeah, I'm running after. And all right, here's what we need. We'll just bet. How about this? Quentin, you and I will take and try and find someone who will take our bet for maybe 100 gold. We will split down the middle and maybe make some real money off of this. And there is no way that Mr. Programs can lose. And if Jackax enters for the small fee of 5 gold to interrupt and intercede on his behalf might be a sound investment. So let us do that. Jackax, I will cover your entry fee, but you help our man Programs win. Yes? We will give you lots of money.
I mean, I'll help Brograbs win for
All
free,
right.
man. But I'll take the money too.
No, that's fine. I like free. All right, let us.
My farm needs it, man.
Take my money.
All right, I'll give Jackax 5 rubles to enter.
But then I'll I'm just gonna not accept it though. I got it.
Oh, okay. Let us go find a.
You make your way up to a
got
ticketing
you
counter,
too.
and you find a thoroughly disinterested, sort of disheveled human, Romano person waiting for you. How can I help you?
Enter
Enter what?
the race.
Ah, tomorrow's race. Okay. That's going to be 5 rubles to enter.
Yeah, that's fine.
5 rubles. And who should I put down the name? Who's going to be racing?
Brograbs.
Bro
BRO
the
grabs.
You grabbing the pros, eh?
Yeah,
Okay.
bring it in.
Bro grabs.
Hey.
5 rubles.
Hey.
And we've got a few races tomorrow. Which race would you like to enter? They start at why are you touching me?
Give me some grabs.
Just let it happen, man.
This is uncomfortable. You can't let me go now.
Okay.
Oh, gosh.
You smell nice.
You are very strong.
Thank you.
And thank you. I smell like the animals, if you know, as I work on the farm.
Yeah, it's a good smell. It's natural.
I'd
Thank
like
you.
to enter too.
Oh, you both are very tall.
Thank you.
I'm not supposed to win though. I just like to enter. Is it 5 rubles?
Yes, it's a 5 rubles to enter. Okay, and who are you? What is your name?
I'm Jack X.
Jack X. Do you X Jacks?
I X the Jacks.
That's good. See, this one plays around. You not so much, but you do have the grabs, so it's in your name. Okay, anyway. Jack Axe.
Grabs are better than, softer than axes, you know.
5 rubles. Now, like I said, there's many races tomorrow. Which race would you like to enter?
No.
The one, the good one?
The good one. Okay.
Not the amateur one, the one that pays more.
Yeah.
Well, they all pay the same if you win. You can enter more than once if you'd like.
We're professional pig riders. Is there a...
You look a little tall to be a professional pig rider.
Race 4?
Yeah, I'll actually be here watching tomorrow. Who is the best rider in town?
The best rider in town. Oh, well, the last person who won was, he was named Pablo. He won last time. Yeah, he lives,
Which race is Pablo gonna be racing?
Oh, Pablo, let me check. Pablo's gonna be racing in the 10 o'clock race. This is probably the most important race of the day.
Good to know. All right, thank you. And I'm gonna just walk away like I don't even know that.
I am thinking you're entering this race, yes?
Yeah, no, enter that race.
Minus Pablo.
Pablo's,
all right.
please.
They are both in the
Okay.
10 o'clock race.
We put you in the 10 a.m. race, and like I said, if you don't do well, you can always race again. There's many races tomorrow.
Okay.
No, you cannot race again. You must win this race. You must win this race.
I am gonna win? I should win now?
No, not you. Not you, Jackax. You need to lose this race. If you win, I will break my ankles and throw them at you.
Spud is like turning into like a sports like dad or something. It's like, you gotta win. You gotta win though, right?
Look, no, but also have fun. But part of fun.
Sure,
It is very fun to win, though, right? It is very
Okay,
fun
and next
to win.
customer. Hey, you guys got to clear out. We got more customers. They're coming in.
Okay.
Okay, we go to bed now until it's time for the race?
Oh, where do we
Yes,
check
you
in?
two- you
What
two go to
time?
bed. I am going to find a bookie. 10 o'clock race. 10
I
o'clock race.
think
Do not be late.
I will join you. I know it's gonna chase after Cervantes.
Yeah, and the sun's now going down as it's heading toward evening. You look for a bookie. Both of you guys roll a perception check for me.
8.
I got a 19.
Oh.
Okay.
Hey. Hey.
You look around and you don't see any obvious sort of sports betting locations. There's not like one specific place. You do see a shady looking dude standing in the corner, leaning against one of the fences, hat pulled low, sort of a trench coat on, as far as a trench coat goes in Jah Rule. And he's
I
just
think
looking shady. Yeah.
Every
I
time.
think I've spotted our ticket to money right there.
Well, let us approach and see if this man is amenable to danger.
All right.
All right, so you head on over to him. And he's just minding his own business, kind of trying to not pay attention to you.
Oh.
Yeah. Exciting. The races are tomorrow, huh? It's pretty exciting stuff. Are you gonna be racing tomorrow on one of the pigs?
Down.
Hmm?
You heard a better what?
Yeah, I think I might wager.
Keep it down. Keep it down. Keep it down.
I think I might wager a little bit.
All right, what do you want to wager? What race?
The 10 o'clock race.
10 o'clock race? You're gonna bet against Pablo?
I heard there's some new riders in town that's looking pretty good, so I wanted to put some money on that.
What are the
We'll
odds
see about that.
against against Pablo, what are you paying out?
I mean, hey, I'm gonna take your money either way, so it's okay. It's Pablo's guaranteed to win 10-1.
10-1.
10-1.
Oh.
He wins every race.
All right, we'll just put a little bit on that, right? Little tiny bit of a
split it here. I'll give 50 gold to. I'll slide over 50 gold to Quentin. Match this.
And
put it down. It is the
yeah.
start.
I will.
I can feel the rim of our pool already bursting. That's the tone.
Okay. Yes, I will put 50 as well, and I will just be like, kind of just stealthily pass it over. Here's your sack of potatoes.
While looking away, like he hasn't looked at you in this entire time, he kind of rubs his face and sort of just like holds his hand backward toward you, and you.
Now,
yeah,
I want to get a really good look at this guy because we just gave him 100 ruble golds.
Okay. Yeah. Do a perception check. Roll a perception check for me.
It's a 9.
With advantage. You're next to him.
That's a 9.
Okay. He's wearing a low hat. He's wearing a high collared sort of
any
trench coat
distinguishing
sort of thing.
figures? Yeah, like just this trench coat, his shoes, maybe like
You
just
notice-
like little details that I could.
He's got a scar on his cheek.
Okay.
It's on his left cheek. It's on his cheek.
All right. Man with a scar on his cheek.
He looks young. Early 20s.
Okay.
Scar on his cheek. Other than that, pretty shady, trying to keep to himself. It's dark out. It's getting dark.
All right. Well,
So, you can only gather so much information about him, but you do recall the scar. And he grabs this cash from you, kind of slips it into his coat pocket, and says, 10 minutes after each race, we meet here. And then he walks off.
okay.
All right.
I will go find the other two.
So rich. Oh.
Well, I guess I'll go find the others and settle in for the evening.
Yep. Did you see he had a scar on his face, Cervantes?
I did.
He had a
see
scar.
that. I did.
You only get that through experience. He's an actual real life like street criminal guy.
Criminal?
It's exciting.
No,
This is
I would
exciting.
not say he is a criminal. I would say he is someone who finds opportunity.
Yes, an opportunist. The scar. All right. Cool.
All right. Well.
Yeah.
Is there anything I want to? Is this like a festival where there's like shops where we can get a stuffed animal or something?
Yeah, so this is just, it seems to be something that happens fairly routinely. They bring the pigs into town, they race the pigs. It happens a lot. You could they have little shops and things set up, little almost carnival atmosphere. But everything's kind of closing down for the night because it's the evening. Presumably tomorrow they're going to have a lot of stuff for sale. They're going to have all the fine trimmings, all the food and all the little stuffed pigs that you could find.
Yeah.
And by that I mean like stuffed animals, not like stuffed pigs. So there might actually be stuffed pigs. I don't know. We'll find out.
But did they have some good food tonight though in town? Some good
so you're in like a prime location. The Temple of Time, which is the restaurant around, would be a great place. It's THYME. It would be a great place to go to get a nice bite to eat. But yeah, I mean, they sell everything here. This is where all the produce comes to live and die.
Yeah, I buy our studs just like some really nice meals, just like a lot of protein, just like
Well,
all right.
Don't weigh them down too much.
Yeah, there's
Not too much, not too much. Lean.
a
but-
number of people selling what essentially look like hot dogs on the street, on a stick specifically, because you got to roast them over a fire. Yeah, not breaded,
Wonderful.
just a hot dog on a stick.
Great.
Sausages.
Do you need anything else at all? You want any? Should I massage your muscles for tomorrow before the big event, or stretch you out or anything, or What do you need me to do to help out with this? This is a big opportunity for us, so we have to win.
Oh, me?
Yeah, either of you.
I'm not supposed to win, so he's got to be talking to you.
Yeah, good point.
Well, but you need to stay limber to assist.
You're a key player as well. Yes, exactly.
Just lay down on the ground and like raise my legs up in the air, like a good stretch always helps.
Oh yeah.
Bro grab wins. We will split this 4 ways, and you know your cut of this money will be nearly 150.
Oh man, you're pretty good at that. Can you give me 2, Quentin?
Thank you.
Oh, sure, yeah.
Just like in the middle of the street, just like being stretched.
Yeah. I'm standing far enough away that people could mistake me for
haystacks. Are haystacks?
There's there's haystacks around. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go burrow into one.
Yeah, are we sleeping? Are we sleeping here for the night, or
There's an inn. Did I write down the name for it? No, I didn't. There's an inn in town, but other than that, there's not a whole lot of lodging here. A lot of people either live here or come in from other parts of town, stay here temporarily and leave. So you could, if you wanted, go find an inn. Brograbs is he's taken a header into some hay.
It's still early, bro grabs.
Yeah, it's maybe 7.
I got limbered. I'm good.
Somewhere between 7 and 8 p.m.
Maybe we should find a comfortable inn and stay there in a nice bed so you can have your muscles all nice and relaxed for tomorrow, comfy.
Okay.
I mean, really dig into that hay there, though. Pretty
Probably just got hay all over yourself now.
Covered in hay.
Especially because you have oil all over you.
Oh, yeah.
It's just sticking to you.
Ew.
I poke my head back out of the hay.
Do you, though?
Yeah. No, actually,
this
probably just stay there. That's probably the best place for you.
Yeah. All right.
You spot the inn not too far away. It's equidistant. It's kind of like between the main gate that you would come in and the racetrack that you would just come from. So, you're kind of passing it on the way as Brograbs takes a header into the
a nice dark corner near Brograbs and set up my half tent with all the furs and just post up outside.
Okay. Yeah, he's kind of our meal ticket for this situation here. So I'm gonna stay here, just watch overnight, kind of just watch the area, make sure that Brograbs is fine, because this is very important.
Yes, and I do not want to pay for an inn, so I will sleep here.
And Jack, what are you doing?
I'm gonna be walking toward the inn, but then walk back, and then walk toward the inn, and then walk back, trying to figure out where I want to sleep for the night.
Jack, are you okay? Are you confused about what's going on?
I mean, you're sleeping in hay, right? Be comfier in the inn.
Sure. Yeah, no, okay. All right, well, Cervantes, look after Brograbs. I'm going to take care of our other muscle-bound friend here. And I will go with Jack Axe, and I will take care of them and make sure all their needs are met.
Okay.
All my needs.
And you all settle down for the night, having journeyed a long way today, and finishing your evening with some nice hot dogs on a stick.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, maybe a leftover milkshake or two, as you still have 1 or 2 lying around. They're 2 days old now, but it's fine. They're still okay somehow, magically, probably.
Well, they were in our backpack, right? So
yeah, storage, which is a magical backpack, by the way. It's a magical backpack. It'll hold anything you need to put in it.
Yes.
And you awaken the next morning to a beautiful early morning. The crows, the roosters cawing at sunrise. Around 5:30 a.m. The sound of and smell rather of the livestock, of the pigs specifically, just permeating the air. carts starting to move about. Of course, you guys are kind of posted inside the city, which isn't a place that people normally sleep at, but you found a nice little tucked away corner. And the sun rises and you all awaken, and I think that's probably a good place for us to stop.
Cullen,
Before the
big
big
old
race.
yawn.
Yeah, right before the big race.
That was an in character yawn.
Yeah. It's actually a really good place to stop because that's gonna be exciting.
I know. I can't wait. Wait, we need some. We need some race
Just
music.
covered
Some
in
getting ready for a race. There we go.
It's
The
race day.
this morning.
Race day, boys. Wake up.
It was very much like a it's race day at the tent here on Great British Baking Show.
Yeah, on ESPN.
I imagined Quentin and Jack Axe shared a room. We asked for a queen bed, but we showed up and it was a king bed. Still decided to sleep.
Homebrew. On your marks, get set. To be continued.
Genius. Thank you everyone for watching our stream tonight. This was a lot of fun.
This is awesome. I freaking love Shmelda.
We didn't get nearly as much done as I thought we were going to, but that's perfectly fine. There's plenty of story to tell.
We didn't figure it out fast enough. Eventually. It took us a while. Yeah. We were like, what's going on?
Yeah, we figured out what the
We actually figured it out. So... We figured it out instantly, and then we were like, maybe we didn't figure it out. And then
waffled levers for an hour.
Yeah. So, maybe figuring it out too fast.
Yeah. Next time I'll give you something either harder or easier to solve. I'm not sure. It's going to be one or the other. But I always have so much fun. I'm so thankful that you guys want to play this. So
dude.
Thank you very much for being here. Everyone in Reality Land, thank you very much for also tuning in and checking us out. If you are new and don't follow us, Jaymes, please post a Discord link in the chat. Please follow us on Discord. We like to have conversations there. Come join our Discord. And most importantly, this is our Friday night show. We also do a campaign called Aventide every Monday. And this one's going to be our 52nd episode. Is that right?
Okay, Monday!
That's correct. 52nd episode. So come join us for that. It's a lot of fun. Thank you all.
Yeah.
Anything else? Any other news?
I can't say it enough. I freaking loved Cullen's Halloween one shot. So if you still want to do some Halloween stuff, watch that on YouTube or on our Twitch page right now. I think it's still up there. So check it out. It's really funny.
Post Day of the Dead one shot. Early Thanksgiving Halloween one shot.
It was great.
All right. Anything else?
Not for me. Okay. Someday we'll do another one of these.
Yeah. Part 4.
Someday.
Thank you so much, everyone, for hanging out. We'll be back next Monday at 7 p.m. Pacific for more of our Aventine campaign, as they said. But until then, please, everyone, take care of yourself, take care of each other, and we'll see you next time on -1 Charisma. Thank you and good night.
Adios.
Bye.